Baba Shuaib, the correctional officer, born in Accra, Ghana, a Quranic researcher and a critical thinker based on religion, who does online lectures based on the guidance of the Quran on platforms such as Facebook, YouTube and TikTok since 2018. In Finland, and 13 years, QBE, in Classical Arabic and MSA in Quranic Arabic. The author of the Refer to the Quran, which helps every novice to understand the steps towards understanding the great Quran and the guidance of God in it.
Time to rise and meet the challenge. Baba Shuaib is calling you out. Meet Baba Shuaib, a correctional officer with a mission. Today he's throwing down the gauntlet to the mushriks, no more holding back. With his logo shirt and cap, Baba Shuaib sits tall and confident. He says, the time for action is now. It's time to rise, to push past limits, and to become the best versions of ourselves. Baba Shuaib believes in the power of determination and resilience. His challenge is simple. Stand up, face your fears, and conquer them. Every day is a new opportunity, he says. An opportunity to grow stronger, to be better, and to leave a mark on the world. So, are you ready to accept Baba Shuaib's challenge? Are you ready to rise above and beyond? Join Baba Shuaib and let's show the world what we're made of, because the only limit is the one you set for yourself.
They always attack Bukhari.
يا أخي Bukhari is
يعني هو عشان شيء أنا that's why this is the example I gave.
Because with Bukhari it's فهمتك صح.
They say Bukhari. How do I know Bukhari? What he mentioned is correct.
ما شاء الله. They collected them in a book.
Exactly.
Through a lot of يعني the highest scrutiny.
Exactly.
Of detail that you could imagine.
They always attack Bukhari.
يا أخي Bukhari is
يعني هو عشان شيء أنا that's why this is the example I gave.
Because with Bukhari it's فهمتك صح.
They say Bukhari. How do I know Bukhari? What he mentioned is correct.
ما شاء الله. They collected them in a book.
Exactly.
Through a lot of يعني the highest scrutiny.
Exactly.
Of detail that you could imagine.
They always attack Bukhari.
يا أخي Bukhari is
يعني هو عشان شيء أنا that's why this is the example I gave.
Because with Bukhari it's فهمتك صح.
They say Bukhari. How do I know Bukhari? What he mentioned is correct.
ما شاء الله. They collected them in a book.
Exactly.
Through a lot of يعني the highest scrutiny of detail.
Les gens sont venus. D'abord les conquêtes arabo. Ça fait plus de 1000 et quelques ans d'esclavage en Afrique. Cette partie d'ailleurs qu'on cherche à effacer de notre histoire. Et beaucoup de gens ne savent pas, ils sont ignorants de ça. Qu'on a fait plus de 1000 ans d'esclavage avec les Arabes. Et le dernier marché d'esclaves a fermé, c'était en Médine en 1962. Vous faites semblant ou bien vous ne savez pas. Et là, on castrait les hommes valides là, on les castrait pour qu'ils n'enfantent plus. Ça n'a pas pu finir l'Afrique. Mais l'homme noir a résisté toujours. Mais pourquoi c'est aujourd'hui que nous ne pouvons pas nous rendre compte de ça, résister et changer la vapeur? Pourquoi? Tellement ils nous ont traumatisés, nous barbarisés, que nous-mêmes on les aime maintenant, on les aime plus que nous-mêmes. C'est ça le syndrome de Stockholm dont je parlais. C'est ça le problème. Et si on ne prend pas conscience de ça, on est perdu, on est fini. Parce qu'ils continueront à nous terminer d'une manière ou d'une autre. On est en train de recenser dans certains pays arabes, en train d'apprendre quelque chose. On a recensé les dernières statistiques, j'étais 800 et quelques. J'ai regardé la fiche. Personne n'est au courant de la sortie. Personne n'est au courant de ce qu'ils font. Les ambassades qui sont là-bas ne sont pas au courant d'eux. Et vous savez ce qu'ils apprennent? La charia, les lois islamiques et la jurisprudence islamique. Personne de ces 800 et quelques qu'on m'a montré la liste la dernière fois n'apprend un seul métier. Personne. C'est pour venir appliquer la charia ici. Vous voyez pourquoi c'est bien de contrôler ceux qui sortent. C'est pourquoi je dis la phase importante est devant nous. Ces gens-là, je vais les faire revenir. Celui qui ne va pas revenir, c'est qu'il n'est plus burkinabé. Mais il faut qu'on change. Si nous, C'est-à-dire, vous-même, les imams ici, vous ne pouvez pas former nos jeunes à l'islam, il faut laisser. Ce n'est pas sérieux. Et je pense que vous pouvez. Et nous-mêmes, nous allons prendre en compte ces financements-là. Que ce soit les jeunes catholiques, les jeunes protestants, les jeunes quoi, nous-mêmes, on va trouver la formule, les traditionalistes, on va financer nous-mêmes tout ce qui est religion. Il faut noter ça, on va trouver un budget pour ça. Parce que beaucoup de gens sont attirés vers ça à cause de l'argent, rien que l'argent. Ils reçoivent les financements, ils font ce qu'ils ont à faire, on fait sortir les enfants, ils partent apprendre la charia, ils viennent, ils veulent appliquer la charia. Ils passent 5 ans, 7 ans d'endoctrinement. Et c'est comme ça, il vient, il est comme ça, il dit que l'autre a couru halal. C'est comme ça. Et, résultat de course, on sera là entre nous, à nous entretuer, et eux, ils vont continuer à piller ce qu'ils doivent piller. Jamais. Moi, je ne peux pas permettre ça. Non. Donc, ceux-là qui étaient là, j'ai entendu des gens dire que non, ah non, et ils me soutenaient, c'est quoi. Si tu me soutenais à cause de ça, il ne faut même plus me soutenir. C'est vrai. On cherche à nous exterminer depuis longtemps. Est-ce que vous êtes conscient de ça? Les gens sont venus. D'abord les conquêtes arabo-musulmanes. Ça fait plus de 1000 et quelques ans d'esclavage en Afrique. Cette partie d'ailleurs qu'on cherche à effacer de notre histoire. Et beaucoup de gens ne savent pas, ils sont ignorants de ça. Qu'on a fait plus de 1000 ans d'esclavage avec les Arabes. Et le dernier marché d'esclaves a fermé, c'était en Médine en 1962. Vous faites semblant ou bien vous ne savez pas?
Peace. I hope you can hear me sounding clearly. Those on TikTok, you cannot see my water, right? That's my water. Correctional officer. Peace, guys. Yes, I see you, Samantha. Peace to you all. Kindly share so other people can join. I'm streaming live from YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, X, and TikTok. Yeah. Thank you all. Shout outs to all those who are watching. I see you, Zain Mohammed, Rifi, The Real Mishizi Sniper, Reverend Arvin, Mod Ashari Abdurrahim, SS89591, Musa Khan, Lalistal, Strive for God, Curiously Inquisitive, Yakub Ostop, Tex 46, Abbas Koroma, Buckle up, strap in, do whatever you need to do and get yourselves for the he's going to touch the mushrooms. So you give the mushriks the name mushrooms. Yeah, mushroom is kind of a good thing, but they don't deserve the name mushroom kind of helps a lot. Runway inside, yes. Yeah, I see you. JS 1987. Jihad, I see you. Sister Iram. Zabuta Buta. Musa Khan says highest scrutiny. Zardios Zak. Lamin Toure. Factory Academy. Warrior Mother 2126. Peace be to you. Khadija Sameya. Bimbaz Razak. I see you. Sheikh Samsung. Yes, I'm doing well, thanks to God. I'm getting better, I would say. Yeah, not 100%, but I'm doing better. Warrior, Jazz B, yes, I see you. Madiya Samiya. Naz Khan, Sister Naz Khan, I see you. Long time. Peace. I hope you're doing well. Ben Mirtaze, peace to you. Salam. Tuta Wolde. Semma Elom. Yes, salam to you, my brother. Mazlan Osman from Malaysia, peace to you. Guys, thank you all for coming. For those on TikTok, I see you all. D445 Servant of God, I see you. Okay. SB, the skin consultant. Mushrooms are actually good for your gut. Yes, mushrooms are good. So it's not befitting to call them mushriks mushrooms. Ratus, I see you, my dear brother. Yes, thank you very much, Samantha. I want to see your take on a few questions. Okay. For those watching on TikTok, kindly share so other people can join. Thank you all. I see you, Nasit Mohammed. Pacman presents. Salam to you. Gideon Emmanuel. Yes. Greetings to you. Abdullah Shakun. My brother Faisal Hussein. Greetings to you. I hope you're doing well. So happy to see Ibrahim Traore concerning Sharia and Burkina. Yeah. Yes, thank you. This is my African necklace. This is African, right? From Ghana, precise. If you go to Ghana, Africa is full of beads and so on. If you go to Ghana, you get a nice piece of this. Baba Sedu, yes. I see you, my boss, Baba Sedu. Dragonfly, the Barry Ferry, $1, and what an intro. Thank you. Somebody says, Dragonfly says, hearing Bukhari is like putting poop or shit in your ears. It's true. 11 Drobino, brother Elliot, I see you, my dear brother. Greetings to you. Peace. Romina, yeah. Salam to all those who are joining. Thank you all for coming. Hola, Jenny. Hola, Jenny sana. Hola. Moi sulle. Selling Bilal Ahmed woodworking. Is Jesus coming back or he died? Jesus is dead and gone. He's not coming back. Jesus is not coming back. Yes, guys. Thank you all for coming. Peace be to you all. Thank you all. So yeah, let's go to the point. I played Ibrahim Traore's video in the beginning. Why would he come back? In the Irish Rose, you are welcome. Cyrus Black 79, I see you. Salam to all those who are joining. I see you, username 111. Salam to all of you. Thank you for coming. Radmon Farouk, I see you, my dear brother. Yeah, sorry, brother. I've not forgotten you, right? I'll get back to you. I've not forgotten you. Milano, salam to all of you. Is it applauser or applauser? Like I'm trying to act like I know too much French. Applauser. Okay, from Sierra Leone. Fact, Jesus isn't. Yeah. So thank you all for coming, right? Thank you. I appreciate you. Okay, so let's go straight. The writing on my t-shirt, it says your cognitive capacity needs to be updated. For those on TikTok, I need to put it in the mirror slide, then you can see it. Let me see. I put this away. For those on TikTok, this is how it is. Your cognitive capacity needs to be updated, right? So with the correctional officer badge on the side, right? So the other ones also come with the badge, and then it's written, are you an elephant crate? Are you it has a lot of slogans, but there are different types. They will be ready for grabs, yeah, very soon. I thought it should be ready before the beginning of this month, but no, it will be ready soon. Yeah. So yeah, guys, thank you very much. I need to buy for my husband. Yes, you need to. It depends on which type, because there will be a lot of types on the line, so it will be confusing for a lot of people. I know. I know people. A lot of people would like to buy it, get the are you married? Go and get married. Go and get married. So far, it is the one people ask me a lot, and then the PhD. Um, Ravi says, "I love it, Baba." Okay, thank you. I know Gaddafi also was not happy with Hadith. He rejected them. Yeah. Yes. So thank you all, guys. Thank you all for coming. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. Kindly share so other people can join. We have about 70 people watching here. Yeah. Yeah. Seydu Musak. Yeah. Salam. Okay, so let me play Ibrahim's video. Well, anyways, I don't need to play the video. I played the video in the beginning, right? I don't know. Shall I play it again? Then we go over it. But let's think podcast. I see you, my dear brother. Greetings, peace. Yes, there's factory resets. I have one which says factory resets. There is factory reset T-shirt, right? There is already. There is quite a number. There's quite a great deal of number of T-shirts. It needs to be in adequate amount to be online for sale. Like, so we don't want the idea whereby it is online and then it's run out of stock, right? So we don't want that. So you see, like this one, it says the nightmare of the mushriks. This is in a white color, and it will come in large XL, and it's unisex. So large XL, large and XL. The large is fits all. XL is the type which also fits all. So large and XL. I don't know if it will be in medium, but this is the white version. There's the black version. There's the ash gray version. There is the dark blue version. There's a blue version. There's a red version, but red, I think we have red in medium, but this is the mushriks, the nightmare of the mushriks. Then there is factory reset. You see, factory reset. You see in the white color, right? So then there is weighty tranquilo. That is tranquilo weighty. You see. So it's coming in different colors. Any design you see will have its own different colors. Any design you see here. I see you, my brother Razak. Razak, now I can make a message. Check your phone. Now I can make a WhatsApp message. Check. So each and every design you see will be having different versions, different colors, right? So yeah, you will love it, and it's a unisex, so it fits all for both men and women. I think the target sizes is large and XL, right? Large and XL. So if you are slightly chubby or slightly overweight, don't bother. You have your size. It doesn't matter which size you are, whether you are, you're normal or you are. Don't worry. Correctional officer get all of you. So yeah. So then you see, that's in a black color, you see, there is PhD. This is post heebie-jeebies disorder, PhD. You see? So this one is coming also in all colors, black, blue, white. So PhD, post heebie-jeebies disorder, PhD, right? So then some of them have front and back, right? Jihan, I see you asking, the writing will be really nice on the back instead. Okay, so let's see. This is the front side for Are You Married? So it comes with the correctional officer badge. So this is Are You Married? And guess what it says at the back? Go and get married. That's at the back, right? So front side, Are you married? So whoever checks your back is in trouble. Go and get married, right? So, and all these designs are coming in every color, right? Every color. So yeah, there's I think there's the other colors. Yes, they should. Yeah. So you don't worry. Just exercise some patience and all will be ready for you. Right? Some people already got theirs. Right? Yes, or quite unfortunate. Right. There's some, yeah, there are other ones, but no need to show all of them right now. It's confusing, right? It will take time. So let's focus on what we came here for. There are other designs I can show, but maybe I'll have a different time. Make a short video to be showing all of it separately, so you guys can see the type you can perceive. Then you can decide on which one you want. They see front shirts and then get pissed off and walk away, then look behind them to get the back shirt. Exactly. The married one is good, that the back says go get married, or else people would think you're proposing. Exactly, people would think you're proposing when he says are you married. So the backside gives the answer to the person if they look behind you, right? So I think are you married, go and get married will be suitable for most of the women wearing that. It's like a big prank to people, right? So okay, so let's check. Yeah, guys, thank you very much. The real Michizi snipers is can't wait to get all of them. You are going to get the mushriks pissed off. Baba, please, can I get to my own? Oh, yes. Radmo Farouk, don't worry, you'll be getting it. Don't worry. Salam, Baba. I appreciate your work. I would like to join. Can you tell me what you do with the membership sub? Just want to understand if this is for your personal support or this is a business. No. Yeah, somebody's asking for the subs. With the subs, I explained last time on YouTube. Number one, with the subs, and also apart from the subs, there's like a membership on YouTube. Now for the subs, if you in case you have any questions you want to ask, like privately, personally, the subs, I made that available. So what I said is I'll be putting up a message where if you want one-on-one session where you want to talk, like discuss, yes, for the subs, that's the option I'm putting. The idea initially was to put a video for the subs only, but I'm like, no, it will be for the subs is personal, and at the same time it is the people I put on a priority list in case of I have to answer certain questions or have time to correspond with. That is the notion of the subs, right? So some people actually think in order for me to make time for them, they think I'll go to the level of Asim Al-Hakim to demand 100 euro, 200. No, I don't do that, right? So sometimes I put the subs on the priority list where if they have any questions, whether they send me email or whether they want to ask me questions, I make myself available for that. So that's the subs. But mostly the subs, let me see. On YouTube, I think I have about 20 or 23 subs. Yeah, I think so. Yes, so El Cabon says, yes, membership on YouTube. I don't watch on any other platforms. Okay, yeah. So with that, now YouTube has an option where if you're subscribed to my page, you can send me a message on YouTube. As a sub, you can send me a message on YouTube account, right? On a video, let's say you click on a video you're sharing, it will give you the access to send me a message. So if you are a sub, you have that option for that. Yeah, salam alajat al Mahmoud. Your trademark t-shirt will appear worldwide, inshallah. Yes, thank you very much, Rizal and I see you, brother Isa Watson. Salam to you. Maryam Majid Wisdom. Salam to you, my dear sister. Peace. We have, is it Belisha Saba, right? Salam to you. Yeah, thank you all. Thank you all for coming. Peace be to all those who are joining. Thank you all. I appreciate that. I see my brother Hakikatan. Hakikatan, you should be getting your shirt soon, next week, God willing, and your cup probably. DJs, Bav, salam to you. Salam to all those who are joining. I see you, my brother Salis Jimmy. Salam. I see you, Salis Jimmy, Abu Thomas, all of you. So guys, let's move straight to the point. So I played a video from Ibrahim Traore, but let's see if we can go one time over it.
On cherche à nous exterminer depuis longtemps. Est-ce que vous êtes conscient de ça? Les gens sont venus. D'abord les conquêtes arabo-musulmanes. Ça fait plus de 1000 et quelques ans d'esclavage en Afrique. Cette partie d'ailleurs qu'on cherche à effacer de notre histoire. Et beaucoup de gens ne savent pas, ils sont ignorants de ça. Qu'on a fait plus de 1000 ans d'esclavage avec les Arabes.
He's talking about the Arabs' slave trade in Africa and how the notion of spreading their version of Islam to the people. Salam, I see you, the silent Baba, peace to you. How they spread the notion of Islam to the African zone. So he's talking about slave trade, right? So, but let's break down this notion. Just a second.
Et le dernier marché d'esclaves a fermé, c'était en Médine en 1962.
And he said the slave trade was closed down in 1962 in Medina.
Vous faites semblant ou bien vous ne savez pas?
So now he's asking people, are you pretending or do you simply not know?
Et là, on castrait les hommes.
Then he says, and back then they castrated the men so they could not father children.
Les hommes valides là, on les castrait pour qu'ils n'enfantent plus. Ça n'a pas pu finir l'Afrique. Mais l'homme.
They did not manage to finish everybody off, right? The black man always resisted.
Mais pourquoi c'est aujourd'hui?
Then he says, but why can't we realize this today? To resist and turn the tide.
Que nous ne pouvons pas nous rendre compte de ça, résister et changer.
Hey, Salam, Sumaila Yusuf.
Pourquoi?
This is why.
Tellement ils nous ont traumatisés, nous
They traumatized and brutalized us so much
barbarisés, que nous-mêmes on les aime maintenant. On
that
les aime
we
plus
love
que
them We love them more than even ourselves. Now, this is the notion of hadith, what hadith books have done. But we are going further.
C'est ça le syndrome de Stockholm.
That's the Stockholm syndrome I was talking about.
C'est ça le problème.
He says that's the problem.
Et si on ne prend pas conscience de ça,
And if we don't become aware of this,
on est perdu.
we are lost and finished.
On est fini. Parce qu'ils continueront
Because they will continue to destroy us one way or another.
à nous terminer d'une manière ou d'une autre. On est en train de recenser.
We are taking stock of the situation in some Arab countries.
Dans certains pays arabes. En train d'apprendre quelque chose.
Then he says where people are what? In some Arab
On est en
countries,
train de recenser. Dans certains pays arabes. En train
where people are learning some things.
d'apprendre quelque chose. On a recensé
We identified 800 of our what? 800 of our people. Oh, sorry.
les dernières statistiques que j'étais 800.
Just a second. My
J'ai regardé la
French
fiche.
speaker and this
Personne n'est au
translation.
courant de la sortie.
Oh,
Personne
my
n'est au courant
video
de ce qu'ils
froze
font.
up. Just a second,
L'ambassade,
guys.
les ambassades qui sont là-bas ne sont pas au
Don't tell
courant.
me YouTube did that.
Et vous savez ce qu'ils apprennent?
Seriously.
La charia, les lois islamiques et la jurisprudence islamique.
123. Okay.
Personne de ces 800 et quelques m'a montré la liste.
I play it again. There was a problem with them.
On cherche à nous exterminer depuis longtemps. Est-ce que vous avez ça dans certains pays arabes en train d'apprendre quelque chose? On a recensé les dernières statistiques que j'étais 800 et quelques. J'ai regardé la fiche.
It says, as I looked at the records,
Personne n'est au courant
no one is aware about their departure.
de la sortie. Personne n'est au
No one is aware about what they are doing.
courant de ce qu'ils font. L'ambassade,
The embassies don't know who they are.
les ambassades qui sont là-bas ne sont pas au courant d'eux. Et vous savez ce
And do you know what they are learning?
qu'ils apprennent? La charia,
They are learning Sharia law, Islamic law, and jurisprudence. And you all know, obviously, what they are learning, Hadith books, not from the Quran.
les lois islamiques et la jurisprudence islamique. Personne
Not a single person was learning about a single trade. Yes, usually the Africans who go to the Arabian countries, none of them go to learn a proper single trade. They just only go learn Sharia, Hadith, so-called claiming to be Islamic scholars. That's what African men, particularly, I will tell you, whether it's from Gambia, whether it's from Senegal, whether it's from Ghana, whether it's from Burkina, whether it's from Nigeria, they all go to Arabian countries to become Hadith scholars. That's all. And then they come down back to Africa with their bozofide brains, claiming they are scholars. Bozos.
de ces 800 et quelques qu'on m'a montré la liste la dernière fois n'apprend un seul métier. Personne. C'est pour venir appliquer la charia.
All to come and apply Sharia law here. That's what they do. The African scholars. It's not a lie. That's what they do. The so-called African. Now, you even check the black Americans who go to the Saudi Arabias and so on. Tell me one person who goes to Saudi Arabia or any Arabian country who is from America, black American, who goes to learn any trade, and it's something valuable, other than saying they are going to learn Islam. And they come back to their native countries bozofied in the brain. What baffles me is when I see a black American, Assalamu alaikum, my brother. Assalamu alaikum. And then, mashallah, the hadith of the Prophet, that's all they know. I'm not joking with you. Whenever you see a black American go to Saudi Arabia and come back, he's already bozofied. Wallahi, if you think I'm lying, come. I'll open my phone lines, open and tell me if any black American goes to Saudi Arabia and come back with anything valuable other than coming back to say, mashallah, akhi, now I'm a Sunni. Salam, akhi, I'm a Salafi. I'm not joking. I'm telling you the truth. It's a bitter truth. You know, Baba Shah, I don't beat around the bush. That is a bitter truth. And same goes with Africa. The so-called scholars you see going to Saudi Arabia, they come back bozofied with the Hadith books. If at least they go to Arabian country to learn the Quran, that is even important. But they go bozofied from the Hadith books and then they come back. Then they start swearing, hey, you are going to hell. Hey, you, yeah. With the bozofied brain. Let's continue. I will tell you the reason why I'm playing this. Yeah, I see you, my brother. Anas 1920. I see you, Maggie. Salam to all those who are joining. I see you all. I see Swala Misbah. I see you, my brother. Aha. He says that's why we have to monitor the activities of who goes out. Every government must do, especially African government. You have to monitor the people who claim they are going to Saudi Arabia, the Africans. They say they are going to learn. They are going to study. And then they come back bozofied. You need to, every country, every government need to do that. This is one of the reasons why I like this man. And I will tell you why I'm playing this video. So anticipate. He says the most important phase is ahead of us.
La phase importante est devant nous. Ces gens-là, je vais les faire.
He says, I'm going to bring these people back. He has to. Okay. Those who don't want to come back, listen carefully, are no longer part of Burkina Faso. I love this. He says we must change. Yes, we need a change. Yes, Africa needs to change certain things they do. They need to change. Right? Okay. Salam, Liman Imran. I see you, my brother. Salam to all those who are joining. I see Imam from God, Fatih Pahad. I see all of you. Thank you all for coming. Pacman says we had a black brother pushed out of our masjid because they didn't consider him classically trained imam. Hey. They wanted him to be a bozo imam. It wasn't possible, right? Okay, let's continue. Then he said, it's you. If you, imams, cannot educate the youth in Islam. Now, this part is very interesting. Pay close attention. I see you, my dear sister Aminata. Salam. Pay close attention to this part. You must let it go. If you, the imams of Islam, cannot educate the youth about Islam, then let it go. But let's check why he said that. He says you are not serious. And I think you can. But then we will do the funding. Now understand why he's saying this. You see, there is a difference in what he's saying compared to when we say the Saudis are funding you. There's a big difference between he funding the scholars in Africa compared to the Saudis funding you. Because if the Saudi is funding you, you have to teach people according to their own doctrine and what they tell you to do. And that happens a lot in Ghana. The scholars in Ghana are being funded by the Saudis. I can pinpoint a lot of mosques and Islamic schools in Ghana who are funded by the Saudis. Yes, especially the Sunnis in Ghana. Right? So when you don't bite the hand that feeds you, right? So the one feeding you, you have to obey by his rules. So the Saudis normally indoctrinate these scholars, send them back to Africa, and then pay them, and then build mosques and institutions for them so that they can brainwash the people back in Africa. I'm not joking about this. Okay. He says whether it be Catholics, Protestants, or traditionalists, government will fund, because government has to act equal with everybody. Freedom of religion, freedom of funding. As long as you are in his country, Burkina. He says we will fund everything that has to do with religion, but it has to be locally funded. That is what he is saying.
tout ce qui est religion. Il faut noter ça.
He says, this must be noted. We will fund it. He's making a promise, right?
Parce que beaucoup de gens
Because people get drawn to religion because of money.
sont attirés vers ça à cause de l'argent, rien que l'argent.
It's all just money.
Ils reçoivent les financements.
They receive the funding and do what they are ordered. You see how it works? When you are getting paid by the paymasters, you cannot act contrary. You have to act according to the script. Yes.
Ils font ce qu'ils ont à faire. On fait sortir les enfants.
And then they target our children, just like in Ghana. We were all part of the brainwashing scheme, growing up. They try to force us as kids, right? A lot of my colleagues in Ghana, when they were kids, they get whipped by their parents. Go to madrasa. Go! Right? I wasn't like that kind of kid. I wasn't whipped by my parents, though. But yes, a lot of the colleagues I know, they were whipped by their parents. Go, madrasa. Why you don't want to go? You're stubborn. Go! They whip you and here you go. And then at the same time, the scholars are targeting, they say, catch them young and they shall be yours forever. I swear to God, I don't know if I have the video. I have a video of a young kid being chained by the scholar just to memorize the Quran. He's being chained and he whipped by the scholar. I'm not lying. This happens in Gambia, Senegal, Nigeria. It's not a joke. If you think I'm joking, look it up and check if I'm lying. The scholars will look, the Arabs have paid them already, but they whip you like they want to terminate your life. Just that you have to know Hadith books by force. I'm not joking. They go and learn the Sharia, then they come back and want to apply the Sharia in Africa. They go through 15 years of Islamic indoctrination. And that's how it goes. They come back like that. This is not a joke, right? Okay, if you want to understand, use the black Americans who go to Saudi and come back. Don't look to Africa yet. Africa is very big, right? Forget about Africa. Just observe the black Americans who leave America and tell you, I'm going to Azhar, I'm going to Egypt, I'm going to Saudi. You watch when they come back. And watch how they dress and they leave that beard. And they wear the short jalbab. The jalbab is short, usually. The jalbab the Sunnis wear, it has to be here. It doesn't go down like it's here. You see people like Khalid Yassin, right? Salam alaikum, guys. Whenever you see somebody like he's been brainwashed, he's done. They've changed that brain, they put a bozo-fied one. I'm not joking with you. In Africa, we have millions of them. I'm just not going to use Africa because too much is there. We are talking about how to identify them. Whenever you see the kind of them in American society, black America, they don't dress like black Americans anymore. They start dressing like the Saudis. And when you see them, you can identify them easily. They wear the jalbab and wear the sneakers. You know that type of dressing? The jalbab with the sneakers. Yeah, the black Americans who like to use the word akhi. Beware of those guys. Whenever you see a black American using akhi, that is the brainwashed one. Yes, Anas, yes. And then with Miss Wack, that stick, the chewy stick, when you see them holding that chewy stick, is done. The brain is gone. The bozo-fied one has been settled. I'm not joking. We have millions in Africa. So, you guys don't know. It's not a joke. You know, Burkina is a neighbor to Ghana. Do you know that? Burkina Faso is on top of Ghana like this. That is our neighboring country in the north. So, it's not a joke. This is a reality. Okay.
Il vient, il est comme ça. Il dit que l'autre a couru halal. C'est comme ça.
And as a result, we are here killing each other. That's what happened in South Africa because of this kind of groups. It is through them we have Boko Haram, we have the Al-Shabaab, it is through this kind of bozofied ones. All these groups emanated. It's not a joke, right?
On sera là entre nous, à nous entretuer, et qu'ils vont continuer à.
And then he says, we will be killing each other while they continue to do what they do. Recently, you saw United Arab Emirates, or was it United Arab Emirates was funding Sudan, the war in Sudan. Tell me if I'm lying. Recently, was it last year? Were you not aware when the information came out that the United Arab Emirates were funding the war for the war in what? In Sudan? Were you not aware of this? Okay. Then he says, never, I will not allow that. So those in support of Sharia who were there in support of me, saying we supported you, that is in the past. If you supported me with that kind of support, you don't need to support me anymore. Which means if you are a fan of Sharia law from the Hadith, you know when we say Sharia, it means law. That's what it means. The word Sharia means law. Go to chapter 45, verse 18 of the Quran. Sharia is found in the Quran. But when the sectarians, they tell you Sharia, when they tell you Sharia, they are telling you the Sharia from the Hadith books. When they tell you the fiqh, the fuqaha, the jurisprudence, the whatever, that is from Hadith books. That is not Quranic. I'm telling you for a fact. Yes.
Si tu me soutenais à cause de ça, il faut même plus me soutenir.
So, what this man is saying is 100% unique. It takes an African leader of exceptional courage to say what he just said. I think this guy is the correctional officer of presidents. He's my version of presidents. Yeah, you can see how he's telling his people straightforward. That is my version of presidents. If I was a president, that's how I would be like. You understand? Now, this kind of funding that they do, they allow the scholars to go to Saudi and other Arabian countries like Egypt to go and learn. They say they are learning Islam. It's a lie. That's not Islam. They go there and they are taught the fake version of Islam. We call it the indoctrinated version of Islam. That you are made to be part of a cult. That is why I call the Sunnis cults. Sunnism is cultism. You are following man-made rules. Sunnism is not from God. That's why I keep exposing them online for you to see how bozofied they are. Wallahi, no Sunni on earth is a Muslim. I'm not joking with you. I will prove to you from now till I leave the world. I will prove to you why Sunnis are not Muslims. It is just a metaphor. They use a shield to cover, to make people think they are Muslims. Wallahi, Sunnis are not Muslims. I don't care if you have a relative who's a Sunni. Put it at the back of your mind. That person is not a Muslim, especially if they are extremists, because God never gave them that religion. He never gave them that cult. When we say cultism, that is when you are being controlled by man-made rules. And that is Sunnism. The scholars make rules for you. The Hadith books, you tell them who asked you to follow, they cannot answer. Who made them authentic? They cannot answer. They tell you our scholars made it. This is how Sunnis will answer you. It is cultism. It's not a joke, I'm telling you. And that is why when you tell them you follow the Quran, they automatically want to call you a kafir. Based on what? Based on the opinion of their scholars. No Sunni on earth can give you one hadith where the Prophet himself said, if you don't follow hadith books, you are a kafir. Wallahi, no hadith on earth exists like that. As a matter of fact, I will quote one hadith for you to the scholars of hadith themselves. Imam Muslim, introduction of hadith, Sahih Muslim number 40. Introduction of Hadith, Sahih Muslim number 40. I'm going to show you something. You'll be amazed. Go to sunnah.com, go to Introduction of Hadith number 40. And I'm going to put, if you have the rewritten manuscripts, Sahih Muslim, go to number 40. I'm going to show you something on the screen. You'll be amazed. See something. Sahih Muslim number 40. See something. And when you write Sahih Muslim number 40, this is how you should search it. I'm going to show you how to search it. When you are searching it, you search it this way. Just a second. I'm going to show you how you should search that particular hadith so that you get the right one. You write Introduction of Sahih Muslim. When you are searching online, write Introduction of Sahih Muslim 40. Introduction of Sahih Muslim 40. If you are searching via AI, just write Introduction of Sahih Muslim 40. Okay, so if it is in the book version, let me put it on the screen so you can see the book version. Sahih Muslim number 40. And see what the hadith says. If you are putting your blind faith in these garbage books, then think twice. Let me show you something. I put it on the screen now. Share the screen. Yeah, check this hadith on the screen. Ladies and gentlemen, can you see the hadith on the screen? For those on YouTube and other platforms, except those on TikTok. Those on TikTok, just search it, right? Now, in this hadith, this is what it says. In this particular hadith I put on the screen, this is what it says. It says, it was narrated from Muhammad bin Yahya bin Sa'id al-Qattan. That it says that his father said, we have not seen any fault in the righteous worse than they are telling lies in narrating hadith. Ibn Abi Attab said, I met Muhammad bin Yahya bin Sa'id al-Qattan and I asked him about him. He said, narrating from his father, you will not see in good people anything worse than in telling lies about hadith. Muslim said, this means lies flow from their tongues, but they do not lie deliberately. Which means the hadith people who claim they are righteous, they are lying, but they don't know they are lying. But ladies and gentlemen, now we are telling them they are lying and they are arguing. This is what the hadith says here. Look, Sahih Muslim, if you have the book version, in book reference is number 40. Yeah, I see you, my brother King Hassan. In book reference, it is Sahih Muslim number 40. But when you are searching online, you have to write Introduction of Sahih Muslim 40. When you are searching it online, search Introduction of Sahih Muslim number 40. But if you are searching from the book version, that as I put on the screen, then you have to write Sahih Muslim number 40. And you will see that particular hadith I'm quoting. It is telling you that hadith, it says, Lam tara ahal al khair fi shay'in akzaba minhum fil hadith. It says, Lam here. Lam tara ahal al khair fi shay'in akzaba minhum fil hadith. He says, lies flow from their tongues, but they do not lie what? Deliberately. That's not true. So here it is saying, Yajri al-kazib ala lisanihim wala ta'ammaduna kazib. Ta'ammaduna al-kazib. So he says, lies flow from their tongues, but they do not lie deliberately. So those people who claim they are righteous, you see, most of the times you will see the hadith followers telling you that we got it from a righteous servant who passed it over. How do you know he's righteous? Number one, you the mushriks, how do you know the person is righteous? Were you there? Okay, but your own hadith book is telling you that these people are worse in lying about hadith. They are worse. That's your own hadith book. It says it was narrated from Muhammad bin Yahya bin Sa'id al-Qattan that his father said, we have not seen any fault in the righteous worse than they are telling lies in narrating hadith. Yes, worse. That's the worst fault you can find from those who claim they are righteous. They narrate lies out there. Then you have the bozofied mushriks of today claiming, oh, this is from a righteous servant of God. Really? Really? Okay, we shall see. So let's move ahead. Write the hadith down. If you are searching online, it's Introduction of Sahih Muslim number 40. Pay attention. Introduction of Sahih Muslim number 40. That is if you are searching online. If you have the book reference, the book version, then you search for Sahih Muslim number 40. You'll find it there. Anyways, let's continue. So now let's move on to the main videos for today. So I have this other video I need to play, right? Salam to all those who are joining. There is another sister who is confused. Let's deal with the other sister, what she has to say, right? She's confused. Let's deal. The mushriks are confused every time. I'm just proving to you how confused and bozofied they can be. So listen to her.
Assalamu alaikum. What do Quranists think that is going to happen on the day of judgment? Like, do they think like Allah is just going to say, you know, well done for only following the Quran and, you know, rejecting the Hadith and rejecting the Sunnah of the messenger that I sent down? I genuinely want to know, what do you guys think is going to happen? Because Allah told us to obey him and the messenger. How are you going to obey the messenger without the Hadith? You guys must just think that our Prophet ﷺ was just sent to Arabia and that's it. What I think it is with Quran is that I don't think they genuinely believe that the Hadiths are unreliable. I think is that they lack discipline. So, and the Hadith doesn't allow them to do whatever they want while also being a Muslim. So, because they don't like it, they're gonna reject it. Like, the thing is, I'm not really surprised because our Prophet ﷺ already like prophesied it that there are gonna be people in the future that there will come a time where a man is reclining on his couch and he says that we have the Quran, whatever is lawful in the Quran is lawful, whatever is prohibited in the Quran is prohibited, and whatever the messenger prohibits is like what Allah prohibits as well. Our Prophet ﷺ doesn't just prohibit stuff because he feels like it or because he has this position of the Prophet that he just prohibits whatever he wants. Whatever he prohibits has wisdom behind it. Whoever said whoever turns away from his sunnah is not from him. He also said in another hadith, all of my ummah will enter Jannah except those who refuse. A companion asked, who are those who refused? And he says, the one who disobeyed me. Even in the Quran itself, Allah says, O you who have believed, obey him and the messenger and do not invalidate your deeds. Those who reject our Prophet ﷺ's teachings are definitely going into the hellfire. There's absolutely no there's no discussion behind that. Forever, by the way. Like, it's literally impossible to follow the Quran while rejecting the Hadith. Like, it just can't happen. Like, I'm with the view that you just cannot be a Muslim if you do not take the Hadiths. There's different grading systems. You can reject a weak Hadith. No, feel free, reject a weak Hadith. When it comes to authentic Hadiths, then yeah, you should be accepting them. A lot of you guys say, like, oh, it was written hundreds of years after our Prophet. Honey, the Hadiths were being written while the Prophet was alive, and it's been passed down through chains. Like, if you knew anything about how Hadiths are transmitted and whether we classify something as authentic or weak, like, I'm saying this for your sake, please do not reject our Prophet ﷺ's teachings. Do not, because if you do, you'll be classified as a kafir. Allah does not care whether you follow the Quran to the T. Actually, you can't follow the Quran to the T without the Hadiths.
That's a female bozo. Oh my God. Oh. These people are amazing. They're amazing. It's not a joke, but they are amazing. I just love the way they are so induced with this nonsense. But they are amazing. Yeah, they are. You actually thought of it that these people are just amazing. They're amazing. They are simply amazing. That's all I can say. I'm serious. Like what is the issue? Yeah, she's Sub-Zero, by the way. She's wearing blue and Sub-Zero. Now, whenever you see them wearing ninja, just call them, based on the color they have. This is combination of Noob, Cybot, and Sub-Zero. So she's Sub-Zero. She's wearing black and blue ninja. Yeah, she's a ninja. If you don't know, those on YouTube, TikTok, you didn't see this her. This is her picture. You see her? Sub-Zero. She's a ninja. And when they wear ninja like this, that is what makes it interesting. How can you wear ninja and you are showing your video? Still, how can we identify you? Why you? If you want to wear ninja and make a video, then don't show the video at all. Don't show the face. Like, I don't understand. Just make a blackout. So that, because how do we identify you? Ladies and gentlemen, how can we identify her? Like, seriously. Right now, if you are in USA or UK and you see Korah without the mask, the ninja, how can you know it's Korah? You tell me, how can you know? And this other bozo, this bozo fire lady, if she is without, how can you identify it is her? You cannot identify them. So these people have indoctrinated the women to the extent women have to wear their ninjas. By the time the woman will unmask, she's already 60 years. Is that time she wants to show her face to who? I'm serious. Stop listening to these bozos who using their cultism to suppress your life. So when you go to make passport picture also, what do you do? Yeah, Mariam, I see you. When they go to you go to make passport pictures, what do you do also? Do you also wear the ninja? Because hey, when you go to do your passport picture, do you still show your face? So imagine the ninja is traveling at the airport. Then she gave a passport. Then the immigration officer checked the passport, and then she wear the ninja. And then he looks at her face. It's like, my mom, you're wearing a ninja. How can I see your face? Then she does this. The hadith told me not to show my face, but let me just show you so that you identify me. Okay. Thank you. Why are so people so bozofied in this cult? Seriously, why? Seriously, look, the most befitting entity to wear a niqab in the Quran was Yusuf. If there was anything like wearing a niqab because of somebody's handsomeness or beauty, then it should have been Joseph. I'm not joking with you. Look, people will say, oh, what kind of handsomeness will make people cut their hands? You look, you the men. Let's use men as an example. Have you ever been driving and you see a lady so beautiful that you nearly got an accident? Hey, the men, come here. I'm talking to you. Confess in the comment section, please. You never been driving and you saw a beautiful lady to the extent you nearly caused an accident? Confess, please. Okay, let's talk to the ladies also. You never drove a car and you saw a handsome person out there and you nearly lost control? The women, please confess also. It's not only the men who confess. The women, you can confess in the comment section. Nobody will see you. I'm not joking with you. Look, there is an except. Somebody says never. No, you can lie on the internet. It's okay. But let me tell you. Look, what God was talking about concerning Joseph is not a joke. Like, we have what we call how do you call it? The wife of Joseph. No, I said wife of Joseph. The wife of Aziz actually explained that portion. She said infatuation, infatuated, right? Infatuation is like, okay, guys. Okay, yeah, like men we don't usually do. Women do that, right? Women will say this is my crush. They watch a video on the internet or on a music video or a movie. Mostly you hear women saying that, like they will say, this is my crush. They say that's my crush, right? Okay. Now imagine this lady is driving and she sees that crush out there on the street walking. She might cause an accident. I'm not joking with you. Now, so if there is anything like niqab or to wear a face mask, it should be men, not women. According to the Quran, it should have been men. Because if women can see a man till the extent they are slitting their hands, then the man should be wearing ninja. If the man is extremely handsome, he should be wearing ninja. But we don't see such a command in the Quran where he says men should wear ninja. It doesn't exist. Then why would God rather tell the women to wear ninja? It doesn't exist. You became ninjas based on the cultism you created for yourselves. I'm serious. And to the extent when they start doing it to young girls who are like 7 years, 8 years, I'm like, are you kidding me? Zain Muhammad says guilty just once before I was married. It doesn't matter. Even if you are married, you still see, right? Because you have eyes. Yeah, it's normal. It's God's creation. You just need to admit it. You know the feeling when you have iPhone 13, but you see iPhone 17 and your eyes is looking at it, and then later on you shake your head. You're like, okay, my iPhone, this iPhone I have is okay for me. Yeah, you need to have that courage to keep what you have. But let's deal with this bozo fight lady first. Alcabom says, I didn't get back. Henry, dude, the concept of burqa and niqab came from. Yeah, they are far, they're deaf and dumb. Yes, peace to you, Truth on Change. Peace to you, Muslima loves real estate. Peace to all those who are joining. I see you all. Maz81, all of you. Yes, he says, Dragonfly says, all them men in perfume adverts. Exactly. Kinasa says it's true, bro. No, I'm not joking. I'm just telling the facts out there. I'm serious. She blew black Batman. Okay, so let's go to this lady.
Assalamu alaikum. What do Quranists think that is going to happen on the day of judgment? Like, do they think like Allah is just going to say, well done for only following the Quran?
Well, I don't think this lady has ever read the Quran. Chapter 25, verse 30. The messenger will say, the messenger will say, my people have taken this Quran as abandoned on the day of judgment. So it is the Quran of the main center of contention here on the day of judgment. So now she's talking to Quranis and saying, will God say, well done? Well, the last time I checked in your own Hadith book, Sahih Sunan Ibn Majah 215. Write it down, ladies and gentlemen, write it down. It's Sunan Ibn Majah. Sunan Ibn Majah 215. 215. It says, Inna lillahi alina minan nas. Manhum. Hum alul Quran, alullahi wa khasatuhu. It says the people of the Quran are the people of God. Yes, your own garbage books. It admits people who follow the Quran. No, 215, 215, not 50. Not 250. 215. Okay. So that when these people come online to question the narrative of the Quran or this, they are making themselves look so stupid. So stupid.
And rejecting the Hadith and rejecting the Sunnah.
Rejecting the Hadith and rejecting the Sunnah. Who's Sunnah? The last time we checked the Sunnatullah, the Sunnah of God, we don't reject. Sunnah of Muhammad, you have to show us. In the Quran, no mention of Sunnah to Muhammad, no mention of Sunnah to Nabi, no mention of Sunnah to Rasulullah. It doesn't exist. How can I be rejecting something which doesn't exist? Rejecting something which doesn't exist. How do I do that? It doesn't exist. I'm not rejecting it. It doesn't exist. We don't say I'm rejecting it. Oh my God. Let's continue.
of the messenger that I sent down. I genuinely want to know, what do you guys think is going to happen? Because Allah told us to obey him and the messenger.
God told us to obey him and the messenger. And then what?
How are you going to obey the messenger without?
How are we going to obey the messenger without what?
The hadith.
Without the hadith? Is this difficult to understand? You said messenger, right? A messenger is supposed to deliver a message, right? So if a messenger is supposed to deliver a message, then whose message was he giving? God's message, right? What is that? The Quran, right? He delivered the Quran. So when I obey the Quran, I'm obeying God because the messenger delivered that. So how do you equate the notion of hadith into the notion of messenger? Because hadith doesn't come from God. It's not the book of God. It's not the verses of God. It's not the words of God. Hello?
You guys must just think that our Prophet ﷺ was just sent to Arabia and that's it. What I think.
What? We just thought that the Prophet was sent to Arabia and that's it? No, that's not it.
I think it is with Quran is that I don't think they genuinely believe that the hadiths are unreliable.
She says she doesn't think we genuinely think that the hadiths are unreliable. What does she think we think?
Think is that they lack discipline. So
says we lack discipline. We lack discipline.
And the hadith doesn't allow them to do whatever they want while.
And the hadith doesn't allow us to do whatever we want. The hadith doesn't allow us to do whatever we want. No, it does. No, hadith allows you to do whatever you want, especially the men. Hadith favors men more than women in the cult. These bozofied ladies in this cult, they don't understand this. The hadith books, they favor men more than women. Wallah, I'm not joking with you. From today, correctional officer is giving you, the women, assignment to scrutinize hadith books. Hadith books, all the laws you see there, favors men more than women. I'm not joking with you. Cultism itself, the Sunni, Shia, it favors men more than women most of the times. Yeah, most of the times. Yes. I'm not joking. Look, when it comes to divorce in the Quran, women have a lot of power. When it comes to divorce in the Quran, women have a lot of power. But when it comes to divorce in a sectarian religion, the woman has no power. I'm not joking with you. People don't understand the psychology that goes into this. When it comes to divorce in the Quran, a woman has a lot of power. But when it comes to divorce in a sectarian cult, Sunni, Shia, the woman has no power. The man can just open his mouth, say, I divorce you 3 times. That is done. That's it. In the sectarian religion, the moment the man says, I divorce you 3 times, 1,000 times, that's it. It's done. They are divorced. Nobody needs to sign. No witness. It's done. What kind of cult is this? Is that the religion? No. A woman has a lot of power. If a man goes beyond divorcing his wife 2 times, and he tries that after reconcile, and he tries that the 3rd time, because he has been given the limit of 2 times divorce with a wife. If he tries that the 3rd time, he cannot marry her again unless she marries somebody and divorces. So which means it's impossible. And you cannot play games with God that, oh, she's going to marry somebody and divorce the next day so that she'll come back to me. No. It tells you the power women have, but nowhere does it say when a woman divorces a man 3 times, the man has to go and marry somebody and come back, and then before she can. No, it doesn't say anywhere that. It tells you the power a woman has. It tells you the code, the protocols God has laid down for a woman to be taken care of. in the Quran. I'm not joking with you. Yeah. But people don't know this. When people keep quoting chapter 4, verse 34, they say men are the guardians or managers of the women. So does that mean men are better? No, that doesn't mean men are better than women. No, nowhere God said that. God never said anywhere in the Quran that men are better than women. He never said that. As a matter of fact, the reason why men are used as guardians of women is simple. God chose the preference of financial means. That's where God gave that preference. And besides, if you are guarding somebody, if you are the guardian of somebody, doesn't mean you are better than them. So I give an example. Donald Trump has a bodyguard. Donald Trump and the bodyguard, who is more powerful? You might think we are talking about strength, right? You know, when it comes to we guarding the women, that's why we are like bodyguards. That's why we do the physical activities. We do the heavy things for the women. They are the bosses, if you don't understand this psychology. That's why the women are the bosses in your houses, in your homes. Yeah, the women are the bosses, but you don't understand this psychology. The man has to go and hunt. You are the hunter. When it comes to warfare, you have to go and die for the woman to survive. You have to lay your life down. Doesn't mean just because you are strong, so that means you are better than her. No, God never said that anywhere, that men are better than women. These are things we invented for ourselves. Somebody will say, oh, but it says that when a woman, when it comes to inheritance, the man takes twice the share of a woman. Yes, because the man is the one going to marry. He's going out to look for marriage. The woman, she's there and somebody comes to marry her. So it does make sense for the man to have double, for the woman to have one. That's logical. Everything God does, it gives you with wisdom. Understand this, right? And somebody was asking me the other day, why is it that when it comes to witnessing the debt, God says 2 men, but if there is no 1 man, they should put 2 women. God is replacing that in the same notion of the inheritance. It doesn't mean women are weak. God never said that anywhere. Does he say women are weak or does he say women are stupid? He never said. It is your own interpretations you are putting there or your own assumptions. It's simple logic. Okay. So Cyrus Black says men have a bigger brain. Well, guess what? You can be the biggest animal, but then bozoofied. Somebody can have a big head with a big brain, but empty. Cyrus Black. So it's not about men having the bigger brain. Look. If you open, if you open a company, have you ever paid attention, close attention, when men open companies, the best people between the 2 genders, the best person to use as a secretary, have you realized it's a female you need to use as a secretary? Have you realized that? Guys, for those who have firms and companies, if you can chime in something here, the best person to use as a secretary is a woman, it's a female. And I will tell you why. This is an interesting, hey, Salis Jimmy, thank you. This is an interesting point I'm giving you, right? You need somebody with complex thoughts instead of somebody who is just taking straight. You need somebody with complex thoughts. That's why women are best to be secretaries. I'm serious. If you need secretary, always choose a woman. I'm not joking with you. It's not a joke. This is a secret. I'm giving you for free. You should pay me for this. If you need a secretary, use a woman. I'm telling you. Because the man, he forgets even the name of his kids and the date of birth of his kids. And he forgets the shoe size of his kids. Don't use the man as a secretary. You can make the man as a leader. Then the woman will be assistant and she will record everything. I'm serious. Including the last time you had a gray hair, she will remind you that last week you had gray hair here. It's gone. I'm not joking with you. I'm giving you a secret here. That's why the big firms, you see them using women as secretaries. They don't forget. When a woman tells you she forgot, she's lying. Guys, this secret goes to you, the men. If a woman says, I forgot, she's lying. She just doesn't want to argue. She just wants her way out. Women don't forget. No. They know every minute detail. So when a woman is a secretary, that's the best. So you now think twice why big firms and big corporations use women as secretaries. You get it. Let's continue.
Also being a Muslim, so because they don't like it, they're gonna reject it. Like
now she's saying because we don't like hadith, we are going to reject it. The last time I checked, is that not what the Sunnis do? They cherry pick the hadith books, right? When we quote a particular hadith to them in front of us, they reject it. Do you get the point? Yeah.
I'm not really surprised because our Prophet ﷺ already prophesized it, that there are going to be people in the future, that there will come a time where a man is reclining on his couch and he says that we have the Quran, whatever is lawful in the Quran is lawful, whatever is prohibited in the Quran is prohibited. And
how is that a big deal? Whatever is prohibited in the Quran is prohibited. Whatever is not prohibited is lawful. And this is a problem for you, the Sunnis? Hey! God says in Quran chapter 6 verse 114, shall I seek a judge other than God, while he is the one who has revealed to you the book explained in detail? So you want us to seek other judges besides God? Seriously?
Whatever the messenger prohibits is like what Allah prohibits as well.
Really? Whatever the messenger prohibits is that, so you are quoting the messenger, forgetting yourself. The messenger only gives you what God says. He doesn't give you what God never said. So if we don't find it in the book of God, it cannot be from the messenger. How bozofied these people cannot think well. I don't understand.
Our Prophet ﷺ doesn't just prohibit stuff because he feels like it, or because...
Hey, in your hadith books, he prohibited things because he felt like this. There's hadith narrations. Sahih Muslim 977, Sunan Ibn Majah 1573. He prohibited things where the verses never came to him. No authority came to him. He did, according to your hadith books. These people are so bozofied, they don't even study their own hadith books to check the narrations which they are being told. Go and check your own hadith books. We have notions or instances where he prohibited something and told the people, come back, a verse has been revealed. Come. Now it is this. God says this. And you are here saying the prophet, well, according to your hadith, he's been prohibiting things God never asked him to prohibit. Seriously. I give you one here. So let's use one example here. So we have Sahih Muslim 1971, right? Then we have Sahih al-Bukhari 568. Yeah, thank you to those sending the gifts, right? Yeah, salam to you, Davis, Mark. I see you, my brother. Bow. Let's continue.
He has this position of the prophet that he just prohibits whatever he wants. Whatever he prohibits has wisdom behind it.
Whatever he prohibits has wisdom behind it, right? Like the one he was asked in chapter 66, verse 1. Okay. Yeah, exactly. Zardius. Yes. Yes, exactly.
Whoever turns away from his sunnah is not from him. He also said in another hadith, all of my ummah will enter Jannah except...
Hey, ladies and gentlemen. She said, the prophet said, all of my ummah will enter Jannah except what?
Except those who refuse. A companion asked, who are those who refused? And he says, the one who disobeyed me.
All of his ummah will enter Jannah except the ones who refuse, those who disobeyed him.
In the Quran itself, Allah says, "O you who have believed, obey him and the messenger and do not invalidate your deeds." Those who reject our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's teaching.
They mention messenger, then they put word prophet there. They don't know the difference. That's all they do. They mention messenger, then they put the word prophet. They don't know the difference between a prophet and a messenger. So if you are listening to Sunnis, that is what they come up with. I'm serious. And by the way, I don't know if this lady is a lady or a man. I don't know. Just because there is ninja doesn't mean it's not necessarily a man. Yeah, seriously.
Definitely going into the hellfire. There's absolutely no there's no discussion behind that. Forever, by the way. Like, it's literally impossible to follow the Quran while rejecting the Hadith.
She says it's literally impossible to follow the Quran alone while rejecting Hadith. Oh my God. Don't get married yet. No, there's a problem. She shouldn't get married. There will be a problem. She said it's literally impossible.
Like, it just can't happen. Like, I'm with the view that you just cannot be a Muslim if you do not take the Hadith. There's different grades.
Oh my God. Whose relative is this?
Systems. You can reject a weak Hadith. No, feel free. Reject a weak Hadith. When it comes to
Oh, I wish I could talk to this person one-on-one. I'm serious. So you can reject weak Hadith. But don't reject the one they say the Prophet married a 6 years old girl. Don't reject that one. 5,134. Sahih al-Bukhari. Right? Don't reject that one. He married a 6 years old girl and slept with her at the age of 9, according to your bozofied books.
Authentic Hadiths, then yeah, you should be accepting them. A lot of you guys say, it was written hundreds of years after our Prophet. Honey, the Hadiths were being written while the Prophet was alive. And
hey! The Hadiths were being written while the Prophet was alive. Really? Hey, this person.
it's been passed down through chains. Like, if you knew anything about how hadiths are transmitted and whether we classify something as authentic or weak, like, I'm saying this for your sake, please do not reject our Prophet Sallallahu Alaihi Wasallam's teachings. Do not, because if you do, you'll be classified as a kafir.
Hey! So if you reject hadith, you'll be classified as a kafir. The way she even say kafir is dangerous.
Does not care whether you follow the Quran to the T. Actually, you can't follow the Quran to the T without the hadiths.
Hey, who is this lady? You can't follow the Quran to the letter if you reject hadith. Hey, I don't know if it's a dude or a lady, but I don't know. I can't tell the difference. It's difficult. By the way, let me go to Octodus Mushrik. These guys are so obsessed with the sister called Aya. Aya, you know Aya, right? She's on TikTok. The Dawa bros are so obsessed with her lately, and she keep giving them more content. They are so bozofied in the head. Now they have to go to a fan account. Listen, now they are going to talk about Aya, and they are not going to Aya's page. They are going to a fan of Aya. They are going to a fan who created a fan page for Aya. They are going to a fan to criticize Aya. So watch this young guy, the Octodus Mushrik. Octodus Mushrik, you know him, right? So here.
You guys know Aya's voice. This woman who's been very controversial. She's been featured on this channel multiple times already. Guess what happened? And don't say I didn't tell you, because I told you guys. You won't believe it. Actually, you will. You will believe it. Because are we surprised? No, we're not. Let's take a look at the most recent news that have come out regarding this sick, vile individual.
Well, I had someone very interesting comment on one of my videos today. You remember that video that I made about the hadith rejector? Right, check this out.
So there she is at the top, Aya fans. I decided to check out the profile.
Click on the profile. It's a fairly new account, 168 followers, but it's dedicated to giving ayah maximum exposure. Silence is not an option. But this person has forgotten to hide their liked video.
Remember, Aya's page is over, I think she has about 100,000 subs. I'm not sure. I think she's roughly around 180,000. Guys, give me the right figure. I think Aya has about, okay, let's say more than 50,000 subs, if I'm sure. Right? Guys, can somebody cross-check and give me the figure? Yeah, on TikTok, right? She has 154,000 subs. This fan page is only less than 200 subs, not even 1,000 subs. This fan page, somebody created for Aya, has only 168 followers. So you can see it is not a big fan page, but these people are so obsessed with her, they need something to talk about. So they went to Aya's fan page, not Aya's page itself, just a fan page which has 168 subs, not even 1,000, 1,000, just less than 200 subs, and they are making a reaction video on less than 200 subs. This is what we call obsession. When somebody is obsessed with you, this is what they do. Yeah. I'm serious. Aya's page is over 100,000. And a fan page is below 200 subs, not even 1,000 subs, 200. And these people have nothing to do and they have to do a reaction video. And all because they noticed something about Israel on the fan page. That's it. Not on Aya's page, on the fan page. Automatically they say the Jews are the one paying Aya. Oh, Dawa bros, why? Don't you have anything better to do? Hey! Anyways, let's go.
Their liked videos, so let's check out their liked videos. Apart from guys with their bodies, now check this out.
Okay, the fan page is checking guys, muscular guys, buddy, right? Just people at the gym and all of, we see them in the magazines, we see them in the movies, we see them. So it is not like the person was checking pornography. There is no pornography there. There is no porn being checked. This is just a fan page, remember. So the person is checking muscular people. Okay, and then
right.
And then checking Aya's videos at the same time. And then what?
Be proud to be.
And then watching video of be proud to be Jewish. But pay close attention. The person didn't like the video. The one who has the fan page did not like the video. It does happen. Sometimes I can just come on TikTok, some videos will pop up on my feed. And I don't like it. I'll just see it. Then I skip. Right? So the person didn't like it. But remember, if you view the video, you will watch this.
Jewish. And look at the bottom. I love being Jewish. Right?
And it's better to have a Jewish state that is...
Wow.
What flag is this?
Right. I'm desperate for a summer in Israel. Now, do you realize who's pushing these accounts and who's trying to give them maximum exposure on the algorithm?
Guys, the person you are saying is giving Aya maximum exposure is having less than 200 subs, and Aya has over 100,000 subs, and these bozos, they think somebody with the 200 followers will give somebody with over 100,000 an exposure. Hello? Guys, if somebody wants to give me exposure, Baba Shoaib on correctional officer page. I have on TikTok, I have over 100,000 subs, right? So over 100,000 subs, if somebody wants to give me exposure, it has to be somebody with 200,000 or 300,000 or maybe 1 million subs. Then the person can give me exposure, because what he will automatically, right, like, how will I say, introduce me to his audience. Do you see how it works? Not somebody with 50, 100 or 200 subs. It's not even up to 1,000. So this guy, I don't know how these people, the brain work. This guy thinks somebody, a fan who has 168, is now giving Aya exposure. The Dawa bros forget that they are the ones making Aya explode. Yes, the Dawa bros. They forgot that they are rather making Aya grow bigger. Oh my God. You are the guys giving her free exposure. Because guess what? Your audience will go and check her out. Yes, you are so bozzified. Now I know the Dawa bros are obsessed with women. MFG is there. Baba Shoaib is there. You guys are acting like you don't see us, right? But you are more focused on the ladies. They are obsessed with the ladies. The guys are obsessed with the ladies. Yeah. Is it making sense now? They are obsessed with the ladies. Seriously, till the extent of checking the fan pages of the ladies? Obsession. I'm serious. Please read Sahih Bukhari, Hadith 6582. If that is true, are all of Muhammad's Ummah going to heaven? Sis 582. Yeah, let me check it. 11 Rubino. Sis 582, right? So in Sahih al-Bukhari, says 582, it says, the Prophet said, some of my companions will come to me at my lake fount, and after I recognize them, they will then be taken away from me. Whereupon I will say, my companions, then it will be said, you do not know what they innovated in their religion after you. It says what? Am I going to? Yeah, even though people, they did bid'ah, but they still be what? But I don't see the correlation with what you are saying, 11 Rabino. The hadith you gave me to read, I don't see the correlation of what exactly you're trying to say. He says, some of my companions will come to me at my lake fountain, and after I recognize them, they will then be taken away from me, whereupon I will say, my companions. Then it will be said, you do not know what they even innovated in their religion after you. Yeah, that's what the hadith says. Right. So I don't know exactly what you're trying to point at. But let me finish with the video, right?
And who is probably flooding their comments with support and liking whatever they do. I hope you open your eyes.
What did
What is this about? I don't understand. What
I tell you guys? Do you guys see now who's supporting her? Who's aiding her? Who's backing her? Her fans? Who are they? Who are her fans? Who are the people pushing her? Who are the people making fan accounts doing PR for her? None other than the Zionist Israelis themselves.
Hey! Yeah, Masari from Kintampo, my dear brother. So you go and check a fan's page who has 168 followers, and you draw the conclusion that the Zionists are the one funding or sponsoring Ayah. Oh my God. Hey. Yes, but yeah, they always blame the Jews, and I don't know what their obsession with women and Jews. Hey.
The $7,000 checks have.
Oh, he even know it is $7,000. Guys, wait a minute. He says the $7,000 checks. How did he know? He must have received some before knowing it is 7,000. So the Zionists are actually paying $7,000 check. But how did he know if it is 7,000? Like seriously, Octodus Mushrik.
Been rolling in, and you better believe it. I mean, are we surprised? You see,
No, we are not surprised. I think you received some. I'm sure. Because you are fighting the Christians, and the Zionists, they love that. You know, the Zionists don't like Christians. They don't like Christianity. You know that? So, Octodus Mushrik, that is why you are on the neck of the Christians all this while. Because the way you are hurting the Christians, the Jews also love it. I'm not joking with you. Jews love it when you are hurting Christians. Yeah, I'm telling you. For a fact. So maybe the $7,000 you might also have received it. I will not be surprised if you also received it.
Christianity is one thing, atheism is another thing. But this is worse than both. This here is a cancer that stems from within. It is a plant in the midst of our community. And believe me, that is more effective than anything external. Imagine in your head, the young, impressionable Muslim girl on TikTok, when she listens to a Zionist tell her, don't submit to religious authority, don't listen to Hadith, don't listen to this, don't listen to that, this is evil, this is...
Did Ayah ever made a video and say don't listen to the Quran? Has Ayah ever made a video and say don't listen to the Quran? Huh? Has Ayah ever made a video and say don't listen to the Quran? She never did, right?
misogynistic. If a Zionist said that, and then if a Muslim woman said that, who's wearing hijab, she looks Muslim, she's Arab, she says the mashallah.
So automatically, if lesbians or gays or Christians are following my page, automatically they are my paymasters. They are funding me. That's the psychology of these people. I'm not surprised because the psychology they've been using for Hadith books and so on, the brain is not already okay for doing that. So I'm not surprised. Yeah.
And the inshallah, who is the young, impressionable Muslim girl more likely to listen to? The Zionist? No. The one who apparently, on the apparent, looks Muslim, looks like she is...
No. Apparently, you guys created KORAN and Itachi. Is it Itachi? And who? You have the ladies already. Those are what you are training the young ladies to be bozofied like them. You already have people who are looking up to KORAN, the ninja, who want to be ninja like her. The Itachi lady, another ninja. I don't know if it's Tai Chi or Itachi. Yeah. She's also covering the face. Yeah. I don't understand the covering the face for. There's the ninjas you have, the lady ninjas.
Part of the same exact community.
Yeah, the young guys also will look up to them, to him also.
seen as a hero, as a liberator, as a strong voice for oppressed Muslim women. They're so oppressed. And it starts.
Muslim women are so oppressed. Who is oppressing Muslim women? The last time I checked, ladies and gentlemen, if Muslim women are being oppressed, the last time I checked, who is oppressing them? Is it not the same Hadithiyuns? Now, guys, let's be sincere here. Who is oppressing women, Muslim women out there? The last time I checked, it is the Hadithiyun. I'm serious. When Muslim women are talking of oppression, is none other than so-called mushrik men, the Hadithiyuns. They are the one oppressing women. I'm serious. Because the Hadith tell them when they are like gods to the women, when they say anything is final. So even if a man is saying something bozofied, yeah, the woman has to obey, because they told her the angel will curse her if she argues with the husband or she makes the husband angry. Yeah. You saw one video when this sister K, when she made a video, and she made a video regarding Ali Dawa, saying that when a husband invites a wife to the bed and she refused to come, the angels are going to curse her from the night time till the morning time. You remember when I did a reaction on that video? You remember when the Dawa bros came for the sister, right? Like,
maybe very innocent, maybe reject hadith here, reject that hadith here. Don't reject all hadith, just the ones.
Oh, guys, now they are showing us how to reject some hadiths. Reject some here. Cherry picking. We call them cherry pickers. That's how the hadiths use. That's how they reject their own hadiths. Cherry picking. Exactly. El Kabon. So in case if we find Baba's videos in the Octodos Bozo's watch history, does that mean he's a secret hadith rejecter? Yes, I think I'm being funded by Octodos Bozo if he watches my video. That's their reverse psychology. Their psychology, I told you, their brains are from Temu. Yeah. Temu is better though. No, not Temu. Give me, which shop is the worst shop? Guys, which shop is the worst shop? Shane. No, Shane is also good. Shane, Temu, sometimes, to some extent, they are good. Yeah.
Don't like, and then you move on to the next step where you are no longer in denial. Well, I'm from rejecting one hadith, then I may as well reject all of them. I don't want to be a hypocrite and pick and choose. So let's just reject them all wholesale. I'm just Quran only now. Quran only. That's the guidance from Allah. Quran only.
He's mocking Quran only. Is the guidance from God? Yes. Your hadith is it guidance from God? Bozus. No wonder you are scared to face correctional officer. I'll mess you up. Seriously. You, the Octoros Mushrik. Don't worry. I'll get you one-on-one. Don't worry. The time will come. Inshallah.
And then after the Quran only phase, it's the complete and total apostasy. You know what? No Quran. Quran is ancient. Quran is fairy tales. It's for ancient barbaric people. No Quran anymore. I am free. I'm secular now. I do whatever I want. I'm going to wear crop tops outside. I'm going to do my lashes outside. I'm going to wear my tight shirts and tight jeans.
So all these things he's explaining, the hadith ladies don't do it? No, guys, all these things he just mentioned, the hadith ladies, don't they do it? Now, seriously? All these things he mentioned on the list, the hadith ladies, they do it. I'm not joking with you. Because sometimes the hadith ladies, they are tired of wearing the abaya. They get tired. They are like, we also want to wear the crop tops. We want to wear the and most of them, they go to nightclubs and so on. They also go. They hide because the bozofied dawak bros, because you don't see them. They go also. I'm serious. They tell the women, the hadith, you women, using extensions is haram, but wait till there's a party. Both the Arabs, the Somalis, all of them, they come and buy and go to the parties. Yeah. The perfume, the best perfumes, all of them will buy it, even though they are hadith use, but they will buy it. So the hadith is not haram and everything enough for them.
And booty shorts, and I am so free.
Oh, this guy knows all the collection. Guys, I'm suspecting this guy. He doesn't need to know all the names like that. He's obviously googling the videos and pictures. There's no way he should know all this items. I'm serious. You see, let me give you an example. When somebody doesn't know a car, the types of cars we have out there, if he knows only one type of car, he will just say Lamborghini, does it. Then he will ask you the rest. What are the rest of the cars? Because he doesn't know, right? When somebody knows Ferrari, he knows Chrysler, he knows Magnum, he knows Nissan, he knows whatever, Fiat, Renault, he mentions all the cars. When somebody knows all this, it means he checks them out. Are you getting the logic? So these guys knows all the type of styles women dress. You get it? If you don't get it, forget about it.
And liberated. This is where she's heading, believe me. Mark my words now. She will take off the hijab soon. And not only will she take off the hijab, but she will be completely permissible.
And don't forget, these are the people who follow hadith books who tell them they can have concubines. Yes, and they can do hotel marriage. Yes, the side chick in fake marriage, misyar, and in Sunnism, you have that kind of marriage. That kind of marriage, you don't need to take responsibility of anything but only sex. Yeah, you don't pay anything for the woman. It's only for sex. They have that marriage in Sunnism. These are the same people who said having concubine is halal and you can take a slave. Yes, same people. I'm not joking. It is in their hadith books because they don't reject it. Yes. So whenever you are looking at these people, always picture them with what the hadith says. Look, guys, I'm not joking with you. I'm telling you the facts. It's not a joke. Stop thinking I'm joking. I'm telling you the fact. Whenever you see hadith scholars who tell you if you reject hadith, you are a kafir, pay close attention. That scholar, he's actually allowing the having of concubines, having side chick marriage, misyar, having all these things. I'm serious. Lying to your wife. Don't tell your wife your secrets. Yes, these people, wallahi, these people, this is who they are. They are liars by profession. Yes, look, these kind of people are the ones when they die and leave their wives behind, there's always a chaos at the house. Imagine having a secret wife, and then you have a child with the secret wife, and then you have a wife, and then you have a child with a wife, and then the day he dies, the secret wife comes home and tell the original wife that, hey, I'm also his wife. We have a child. Imagine, just imagine two of you are paying insurance. You're married, right? And then you are paying for insurance, right? For one child. You know, when the husband dies, the insurance covers up. It gives the lady will get money if it's a natural death, right? Imagine getting that money. Then the side wife, who's from misyar or side chick or hotel marriage, Hotel Rwanda, you remember that? Know that one? Will now come and say, hey, I need share of the money because he's my partner also. What? Yeah, the hadith says so. Yeah, the hadith, it says so. These hadith books don't look, it's suppressing women. That's what hadith books are meant for. To be the advantage of men and then to be as women. I'm not joking with you. That is the only purpose of hadith books. Tell me, when does hadith book favors women? You tell me. Come, I'm waiting. I will call you, the mushriks watching me on the side. Come and prove to me how hadith benefits women. I'm serious. There is no hadith book that benefits women. It's a cult.
Us online soon. Believe me, it's gonna happen. Watch, mark my words. I've seen this rabbit hole before. I've seen it happen before. It's too predictable. And guess what? I don't feel bad for her. You know who I feel bad for? The young, impressionable Muslim women who look up to her.
Oh, really? They look up to her. What did she do? No, the last time I checked, what is Aya preaching Satan's book? Or is she preaching the devil out there to the people? What did she do? Is she naked online? What did she do? What did Aya do? For saying her mind? Yeah, that's how they want to suppress women. Women should not have a word. They should silence. Don't talk. Silence. That's why they oppress women when they get married to women. I'm not joking with you. They oppress women. I'm serious. If you are a sectarian, married to a sectarian, I'm sorry, you have to face that hurdle. It's a big deal. Marrying them. I'm serious.
Listen to her, who follow her, who think that she's amazing. She's our leader. She's our revolutionary. She wants to lead your daughters, my daughters, our daughters, to apostasy, kufr, disbelief.
Does he have a daughter? Does he have a daughter? He has a daughter? Really? Okay.
Disobedience, dismissing religious authority, dismissing the scholars, dismissing the religion, and just wearing booty shorts and crop tops. That's what.
So he know booty shots. This guy is watching the internet a lot. Hey, Octones Bushrik, you know booty shots? Hey, he knows how to pronounce all of them. Hey, I don't even know booty shot. Which one are they? Do you wear it on the head? This guy, he knows all the names. Wow. Hey, Octones Bushrik, you advanced. I thought you were just 22. He kept mentioning, have you noticed? He kept mentioning all these things women wear consecutively. Why you don't give it a space to relax? Is it?
Where it's gonna end up, believe me. It's a slow process, but it's getting.
Did you see Aya wearing booty shorts? Guys, and I never seen Aya wearing booty shorts, whatever top you keep talking about. Did you see Aya wearing that? So if this video is about Aya, how did Aya recommend anybody to wear booty shorts? Hey, these mushriks, I don't know the touch chain of thoughts they use in their talking. Like, what is this guy? Oh, seriously.
Gonna get there. These people go down a very dark rabbit hole, very dark, and they end up in all kinds of mental issues and depressions and take all kinds of pills. Believe me, I've seen this happen before.
He has seen it. He has close relatives who have done it in the Sunnism.
So it is upon us to call this out, to cut the problem from its root. Call it out. This is a bigger issue than any external entity or external force. Believe me, she herself, she is doing the work for us. She's making it so obvious and clear. Watch this video that she posted. Let's watch this video that she posted where she admits to her apostasy.
Guys, have you noticed this guy, when he grows up, he's going to be like Donald Trump? Or is it me seeing it? Don't you see the young version of Donald Trump in him? Like, he looks like Donald Trump.
Let's give it a watch.
He talks like Donald Trump. Guys, don't you see he looks like the young version of Donald Trump? And the way he's analyzing the situation also is like Donald Trump. You know how Trump will just escape from one topic to another within the second. Yeah, the hand gesture, yes. He did the hand gesture also. He liked using the hand gesture like Trump.
Entity or external force. Believe me, she herself, she is doing the work for us. She's making it so obvious and clear. Watch this video that she posted. Let's watch this video that she posted where she admits to her.
You saw the hand gesture? Guys, I'm not lying. Wallahi, he did the Donald Trump hand gesture. Like, what? You don't mention she with like the hand like this. He did, look. Let me show those on TikTok. The hand gesture. Here. I want to show you the hand gesture. Pay close attention, those on TikTok. Watch this. Oh, the video, I might get restricted. I cannot show it for long. They might restrict my life, this thing. Yeah, TikTok doesn't allow it. I wanted to show you the hand gesture, but okay, I can take the risk. It doesn't matter.
Making it so obvious and clear. Watch this video that she posted. Let's watch this video that she posted where she admits to her apostasy. Let's give it a watch.
I actually did. You see, he did the hand gesture. You saw it? Okay. Let's continue.
Already leave. I left Sunnism about a year ago.
You didn't leave Sunnism. You left Islam. There's nothing Muslim about you anymore. You could wear 100 scarves in every color you want. You could wear a burqa where she admits to her apostasy. Let's give it a watch.
So I actually did already leave. I left Sunnism about.
Listen what Aya says. She says she left Sunnism, right?
A year ago.
About a year ago. Look at her response.
You didn't leave Sunnism. You left Islam.
You see how Sunnis think? Puzzle-fied in the head. To them, when you leave Sunnism, you have left Islam. Because Sunnism is Islam according to them. This is why you see Baba Shoaib asking them, who asked them to be a Sunni? They cannot answer that. Who asked you to be a Sunni? Was the Prophet a Sunni? Did God ask you to be a Sunni? They can't answer these questions. Who gave you Sunnism? Where did the Prophet say you should be a Sunni? Wallahi, they can't answer these questions. So she left Sunnism because Sunnism is a cult. It's cultism. That's what she left. Now you are automatically saying she left what? Oh, just a second. Sorry, just a second. I got a message. Yep.
There's nothing Muslim about you anymore. You could wear 100 scarves in every color you want. You could wear a burqa for all. You left Islam.
She says she left Sunnism. And this guy is crying like that. Oh. Aya, maybe you have to go back to Sunnism. I think Octodus Mushrik want to marry you. You remember when Muhammad Hijab made a video against me and he said, no Sunni woman should marry me, should marry people like me? You remember that? Muhammad Hijab, when he made a video against me and against the Quran followers, then he says, no Sunni woman should marry people like me. So I guess they are offended because she left Sunnism. That's why he's offended. Aya, maybe consider going back. Maybe they want to marry you there.
There's no Islam in you anymore. You apostated. There's no left Sunnism. You left Islam.
I was just not aligned with that anymore. My heart, my soul, my morals were just not aligned anymore.
My morals, my heart was not aligned anymore. It didn't tickle me the right way. It tickled me the wrong way. I woke up on the wrong side of the bed. It didn't align with me. Imagine how arrogant can you be? It didn't align with how I view the world. It didn't align with my personal beliefs. How arrogant. You need Allah to align with you. Who are you? Huh? Didn't align with me. Nonsense.
Hey, this guy, what is wrong with this guy? Aya, you have beef with this guy? I think Aya has a beef with this guy. Aya, you have a beef with this guy? I think you have a beef with this guy. He's taking it too personal. I'm serious. Hey, Octodas Mushrik, why? What has she done to you?
Since I've been following Islam through the Quran alone, my heart feels very aligned again.
What she means is following Islam the way I like, not through the Quran. She doesn't believe in the Quran.
Now, who will follow the way they don't like? No, who is going to follow something the way they don't like? He says she's following Islam the way she likes. Now, ladies and gentlemen, why will you follow something the way you don't like? No, is it logical here? He says she follows Islam the way she likes. Oh my God.
She just posted a video the other day where she recommended that Muslim women marry kuffar, idolaters, which the Quran itself unambiguously forbids. So she doesn't give a damn about the Quran. She gives...
Why you don't play the video? Play the video, let's see. He didn't play the video. And then he just made the allegation against her.
A damn about herself, her ego, her own personal preferences, and the way she likes to be tickled.
And obviously it looks very, very different because my whole understanding of Islam has completely changed. My whole understanding of life has completely changed.
I know it changed when you saw...
Somebody says, if I say Octodos Mushrik, it can lead me to hell. Octodos Mushrik! If I say it on a loud voice, will I go to hell? Tell me, then guy, what's the name? Kamil what? Kamil Ilm or what? How should I say it? Should I say it, if you want me to say it loud, will I go to hell if I say it loud? Or should I say it how? Repeat again. What if I say what? It says if I say Octodos Mushrik can lead you to hell, man. Octodos Mushrik. Is that enough? Which of the hell am I going? The Sahih Bukhari hell? That one, when you go, you come back now. According to you, that hell, if you go, you come back. So no problem. Well, they will be calling people Jahannamayin. Can you imagine? You go to hell, you come back, and you are going to paradise, and they are mocking you. They are giving you a nickname, Jahannamayin. Hey, these mushriks, bozos. He's Octodos Mushrik. He's not a Muslim. He's a Sunni.
Bag of shekels. Everything changed. I know. The shekels do change a lot of things, don't they?
This guy says, may Allah guide you. Yes, if not God, who will guide me? The garbage books cannot guide me. The books of Bukhari, the garbage one, cannot guide me. May Allah guide me. Thank you. God will guide me. And he has given me the guidance, which is the book of God. So God is the one to guide him. Yes, thank you for praying for me. May Allah guide me. Thank you. God will guide me. May Bukhari guide you, okay? Kamil, may Bukhari guide you. Mushrik. Emotional.
You saw that bag of shekels. It was, yeah, everything changed. We know. We're not surprised. All right, there you have it, folks. Ayah shekels is being supported by Zionists, by Israeli.
Just like that. Where's the evidence? You went to take a fan page, somebody create a fan page against Ayah, and then you said she's being funded by, oh my God. Like, what is wrong with these sectarians? Hey,
Israelis who are pushing her, who are loving the content she's putting out, who are probably sending her a bunch of shekels every month.
Hey, like seriously, take
care of her daughter because she's a miserable divorcee, and she wants to make everybody else.
How is she being a divorcee now your problem? Because she says she left Sunnism. She was married to a Sunni. She left Sunnism and she's miserable divorcee. Well, guess what? She's enjoying their life better than she was with the Sunni. I'm telling you, ladies, if you are with a Sunni, start counting. Your days are numbered. some men are, intellectually okay, right? Or some, they are responsible husbands. But as long as they are Sunnis, then their days are numbered. I'm telling you.
Miserable with just because your marriage didn't work, it doesn't mean you ruin other people's lives and other people's marriages. So
how does she do that? Does she go into people's homes to ruin their marriage? No, everybody's marriage is different. If people are having a similar experience, fine. What is wrong with this? This guy is not okay. Anyways, he's a kid. He has never been married. He doesn't know what it feels like to be a divorcee or divorced. He doesn't know. He's a kid. He's not yet married.
So it looks like you're having a mental breakdown on the internet. You need to see a psychiatrist.
No. Octoro's Mushrik, you need to see a psychiatrist because you are the one getting obsessed with her. Yeah. If you think she has mental issues and you're making videos about her consecutively, then you have mental issues. She doesn't. You have.
You need help. Sign off and log off the internet for your own sake.
Imagine giving somebody who is mentally kaput an advice. If you say she's mentally out of coverage area, you are giving somebody who has mental issues advice.
For your community's sake, for your daughter's sake, God bless her soul, and may Allah protect her from you and your evil.
What?
Please. Wassalamu alaikum wa rahmatullahi wa barakatuh. I'll catch you guys in the next video.
This guy, he hates Haya. He hates her. Yeah, he hates Haya very much. This is coming from a point of hatred. Yeah. It's coming from a point of hatred. When people hate you, they can go to the extreme to say things like this. That's hate, right? They hate her big time. Yeah. Anyways, let me play God Logic's video. There's a video from God Logic, and I need to do a reaction on this particular video before I end the stream, right?
Are there contradictions in the Quran?
A bunch of them. You want one?
Can you point one out to me?
Yeah, okay, I got you. This is a real easy one. What I like to do is I like to show Muslims that we read in context. So that we're not like cherry picking verses, but we're reading in context, right? I'm going to show at least 3 verses that say the same thing. So the first thing I'm going to show is chapter 6, verse 115. It says, "The word of your Lord has been perfected in truth and justice. None can change his words, and he is the all-knowing. Say, O prophet, should I seek a judge other than God, while he is the one who has revealed to you the book with truth perfectly explained?" So we just heard it. The book is perfectly explained. So here's chapter 11, verse 1. It says, "This is a book whose verses are perfectly explained." Okay, that's 2. We 2 for 2.
Consistent.
Right? Now let's go to chapter 12. We're going to read verse 111, the very last verse of the chapter. "This message," the Quran, "cannot be a fabrication, but rather it is a confirmation of the previous scriptures and a detailed explanation of all things, and a guide and a mercy for people of faith." So we got 3 verses that say that the Quran is perfectly explained. This one is very beautiful because it says it's a detailed explanation of everything. But this gives you no room for the Quran to be missing details. Okay. Now let's be charitable, but everything the Quran mentions in this book should be perfectly detailed explained. Is that fair? All right, so now where's the problem there? Here's chapter 3, verse 7. Watch this. "He is the one who revealed to you, O Prophet, the book, of which some verses are precise." They're pretty clear, very specific. "They are the foundation of the book, while others are elusive. Some are unspecific and ambiguous." But it doesn't stop there. Watch what it says. "Those with deviant hearts follow the elusive verses, seeking to spread doubt through their false interpretations, but none grasps their meaning except Allah. As far as those with well-grounded knowledge, they just say, we believe all is from Allah." So this verse just said there's some clear verses, there's some elusive verses, unclear verses, and only Allah knows the meaning of those unclear verses. So you can't have the Quran be perfectly explained, a detailed explanation about everything, while at the same time have verses that are unexplained where only Allah knows the meaning. That's a contradiction. All right?
I lick my finger. I'm not following the Sunnis, please. No. I was doing this since I was a child. It has nothing to do with Sunnism. Yes. I've been doing this since I was a child. I'm not following the Sunnis, please. So. The Sunni says you have to lick all the 5 fingers. I was only licking 2 fingers. Hey, don't let the Sunnis be happy, please. Anyway, this thing is too good. Guys, I'm sorry, it's too good. Right. Let me cook God logic. Where is that kid? My tissue. Yeah. So now is God Logic's 10. Where did I put? So let's do God Logic. I was supposed to put a laughing emoji at the end. Let me put the laughing emoji at the end.
And only Allah knows the meaning of those unclear verses. So you can't have the Quran be perfectly explained, a detailed explanation about everything, while at the same time have verses that are unexplained where only Allah knows the meaning. That's a contradiction. All right?
God Logic. You started with saying, let's put things into context. Like, let's put things in the context. I don't think God Logic understood what he meant by context in this video. But let's see something.
Are there contradictions in the Quran?
So the question he was asked is, are there contradictions in the Quran? Then he says a bunch of them, right?
A bunch of them. You want one?
Can you point one?
Then he says, you want one? Now the guy asked him, can you point one out?
Not to me.
Yeah, okay, I got you. This is a real easy one. What I like to...
He says this is real easy. We are going to see if it is easy or not. I'm going to show you God Logic made a mess out of himself with this video. But watch.
I like to show Muslims that we read in context. So
he says, I would like to show Muslims that we read in context. That we are not like them, right?
We're not like cherry picking verses.
Okay, we are not going to be cherry picking verses, but he's going to cherry pick verses right now. Watch.
But we're reading in context, right?
What happens to when we are reading in context? Okay, I'm going to show you.
Show at least 3 verses that say the same thing.
I'm going to show you 3 verses that say the same thing. No, they don't say the same thing. I don't think you're listening to yourself, God Logic.
The first thing I'm going to show is chapter 6, verse 115.
Thank you. Chapter 6, verse 115. First of all, chapter 6, verse 115. Ladies and gentlemen, see what he says.
It says, the word of your Lord has been perfected in truth and justice. None can change his words, and he is the all-knowing. Say, O prophet.
Chapter 6, verse 115, the word of your Lord is complete. Or you can use the word perfect, no problem. In truth and justice, there is no alteration to his words. That is chapter 6, verse 115. He said all the verses say the same thing. Pay close attention. I'm the correctional officer.
Should I seek a judge other than God?
He said 115. But now, after 115, he's reading 114. 114 of chapter 6 says, shall I seek a judge other than God, while he is the one who has revealed to you the book explained in detail?
He is the one who has revealed to you the book with truth perfectly explained. So
he's adding the word perfectly explained to make it more, entertaining. Okay.
We just heard it. The book is perfectly explained. So here's chapter 11, verse 1. It says, this is a book whose verses are perfectly explained.
So he goes, chapter 11, verse 1. This is the book whose verses are what? mastered, perfect, no problem, perfectly explained. Let's go with that.
Explained. Okay, that's two. We 2 for 2. Consistent. Now let's go to chapter 12. We're going to read verse 111.
Chapter 6, verse 111. Ladies and gentlemen, all the verses he's reading, are they saying the same thing? No. All the verses he's reading, are they all saying the same thing? No. But let's check.
Last verse of the chapter. This message, the Quran, cannot be a fabrication, but rather it is a confirmation of the previous scriptures and a detailed explanation of all things, and a guide and a mercy for people of faith. So we got 3 verses that say that the Quran is perfectly explained. This one is very beautiful because it says it's a detailed explanation of everything. But this gives you no room for the Quran to be missing details. Okay. Now let's be charitable, but everything the Quran mentions in this book should be perfectly detailed explained. Is that fair? All right, so now where's the problem there? Here's chapter 3, verse 7. Watch this.
Now he's going to chapter 3, verse 7, and I'm going to put the verse on the screen to tell you how he doesn't understand what he was quoting. Remember when he said he's going to quote everything into context? There was no context so far. But let's check chapter 3, verse 7. When he's reading, I'll put it on the screen so that you see the mishap he's going to cause. So Quran chapter 3, verse 7. I share it on the screen here. Yeah, so let's listen to God logic.
He is the one who revealed to you, O Prophet, the book, of which some verses are precise. They're pretty clear, very specific. They are the foundation of the book, while others are elusive.
No, it doesn't say elusive, my dear brother. It doesn't say elusive. The word in Arabic is mutashabiha, which doesn't mean elusive. Elusive, no, it doesn't say elusive. But let's listen to God logic, what the claim is going to make.
Some are unspecific and ambiguous.
Then he says they are unspecific and ambiguous. Please, the word mutashabiha doesn't mean unspecific. It doesn't mean ambiguous. No, that is not Arabic word for that. It doesn't mean elusive. It doesn't mean ambiguous. It doesn't mean what? Unspecific. Nah. God logic. Nah. It doesn't mean that. So, ladies and gentlemen, let me show you something. So let me take you to this famous classical dictionary website. We can go to almani.com, right? And I'm going to do this. I'm going to do this, share the screen so that you can see it for yourself. Number 1, let me share this page instead. Share this tab. Yeah. And share here. So the word unspecific, these are the meanings for the word unspecific. And I want to show you something. Unspecific . This is the word unspecific. And these are the meanings here. You don't see tashabaha, mutashabiha. It's not part of the meanings. For those on TikTok, you don't see it, right? Unless if you rewatch this video on YouTube, then you see it. There's no meaning unspecific here, right? In Arabic. Then we go to ambiguous. The other meaning is what? Ambiguous. So ambiguous, if you're looking at the screen here, you see ambiguous, here it is. It doesn't have here, there is no tashabaha, there is no mutashabiha. You see here, ambiguous, there is no tashabaha, there is no mutashabiha. You see, those are the meanings here. Now, when you go this one here, Elusive. This is elusive here, and this is elusive. Now, even if you take the dictionary, then it gives you the first, second, third meanings, right? At least the meaning of the word should be in the third instance, fourth instance, or fifth instance. The extra ones that come later on are just extra, that can give you extra thing, but it's far away from the meaning. Now, all these meanings here, you find the ones God logic is saying now. Here, let's check here. Oh, let me go back to the Quran here. So this is the verse on the screen. He is the one who has revealed the book to you, of which are precise signs. Oh, what happened to you? Just a second, guys. Yeah. So here, precise signs, they are the source of the what? Of the book. While others are what? Similar. So the word mutashabiha is properly translated as similar. You see the word similar. Oh, let me put this one off. That is the meaning here, similar. Okay. Then it goes, as for those in whose heart is deviation, they will then follow what is similar thereof, seeking discord and seeking its interpretation. But they do not know its interpretation except God, as well as those deeply rooted in knowledge. They say, we believe in it. All is from our Lord, but only those of intelligence will remember. Now pay close attention to what God logic is going to do here. Pay close attention.
Ambiguous, but it doesn't stop there. Watch what it says. Those with deviant hearts follow the elusive verses, seeking to spread doubt through their false interpretations, but none grasps their meaning except Allah. As
it doesn't stop there, full stop. No, but let's continue.
As far as those with well-grounded knowledge, they just say, we believe all is from Allah. So
now the translation he is using, it puts the word as for. But when you read in Arabic here, I want to show you something. He's saying as for. So to show you something here, in the trick God logic is playing with this text, this is what he says
watch
here.
What it says. Those with deviant hearts follow the elusive verses, seeking to spread doubt through their false interpretations, but none grasps their meaning except Allah.
Full stop. You see, he put full stop there in the translation. Now, the problem here with the translation, let me show you the screen so that you see the problem of what God logic was causing there. So here, when you read in Arabic language here, up here, this is the Arabic language here. God says, فَأَمَّا الَّذِينَ فِي قُلُوبِهِمْ زَيْغٌ فَيَتَّبِعُونَ مَا تَشَابَهَ مِنْهُ. Then he says, ibtiga fitna wa ibtiga ta'wil. Then he says, وَمَا يَعْلَمُ تَعْوِيلَهُ إِلَّا اللَّهُ. There is no full stop. There is no full stop. Now, what it denotes in Arabic is you relax. Then he says, wa. So there's a wa coming here. وَمَا يَعْلَمُ تَعْوِيلَهُ إِلَّا اللَّهُ. وَالرَّاسِخُونَ فِي الْإِلْمِ. Now, when you mention the وَالرَّاسِخُونَ فِي الْإِلْمِ, then in the translation, you have to put a comma. You stop. So just like you see in my translation here. Now, I will explain to you why that is the case when you are trying to understand a text. This is how it works. It says, but they do not know its interpretation except God. That is number one. As well as those deeply rooted in knowledge. There's a reason why God mentioned people of knowledge after him. There is no way you can be the author of a book, and then you will say nobody knows the meaning of what you just wrote except you. It is impossible to write a book like that. Somebody somehow has to decode what you just said. There's a reason why God mentioned those deeply rooted in knowledge. So now, in the translation, when you mention those deeply rooted in knowledge, then the comma comes to denote that the next statement to follow, it is not both God and those deeply rooted going to say. It is those deeply rooted in knowledge. They say. Had God said both of them say, then it will mean God and those deeply rooted. It means two parties. God will have said two parties. They both say. But that's not how it appears in the Arabic language. It appears they say, not both. In Arabic, look, the uniqueness of the Arabic language is when two parties are saying something, God has a dual noun or a dual pronoun to address to two parties or two entities being described. That is the uniqueness of our Arabic language. So they say, denoting the people, not God. At the Arabic used two dual instance, then we can say it is both God and the believers. They are the ones saying we believe in it. But the yakuluna, it's only denoting those deeply rooted in knowledge. They say we believe in it, but it is not only God who knows the meaning of the Quran. That's not what the verse says. God actually said, he says, but they do not know. It is talking about those with the deviation in the heart. They do not know its interpretation except God, as well as those deeply rooted in knowledge. That's why God mentioned the instance of knowledge, so that you will know that those deeply rooted, the Quran is a book of knowledge. So now, to break these points down, let me show you the instance why God says those deeply rooted in knowledge. Quran chapter 41, verse 3. It is simple as ABCD, but it's difficult for the pagans and some mushriks to understand this. Quran chapter 41, verse 3. God says, a book whose verses have been elaborated, an Arabic reading for people who know. So you see people of knowledge here. Chapter 41, verse 3. Then chapter 6, verse 105. Chapter 6, verse 105. This is what God says. Pay close attention. God says, thus have we conducted the verses, that they may say, you have studied, so that we may clarify it to people who know, or for people who know. So you see people of knowledge here. Are you paying attention? Right? We continue. Quran chapter 17, verse 36. This is what God says. He says, and do not pursue what you have no knowledge about. Indeed, the hearing, the eyesight, and the mind, all those will be accountable thereof. So Quran is actually exhorting the people to be the people of knowledge. Finally, Quran chapter 29, verse 49. This is what God says. Listen. God says, in fact, 8 verses are evidences or proofs in the bosoms of those who have been given the knowledge. But none reject our verses except the transgressors. So you see how Quran is placing emphasis of knowledge, people who know and people who possess knowledge. Do you see the emphasis here? So when God says none knows the meaning except, none knows the interpretation except God. It doesn't stop there, full stop. As well as those deeply rooted in knowledge. Then the yakuluna is attributing to the what? To the last group. Pay close attention. The uniqueness of Arabic language is how to use a dual pronoun or a dual noun to attribute to something. So if it was a dual instance God has used to say yakuluna, then we will know, okay, it's talking about both the two groups. That yakuluna is only used for the latter being mentioned. Okay, so now,
as far as those with well-grounded knowledge, they just say, we believe all is from Allah. So this verse just said, there's some clear verses, there's some elusive verses, unclear verses.
It doesn't say that. The Quran didn't say there is some clear verses and unclear. Ladies and gentlemen, the word mutashabiha means similar. Just because something is similar doesn't mean it's unclear. It is unclear to an uneducated person. Just like twins are very clear to any parent who owns twins. Similar, twins are similar, not the same. And twins are pretty much clear to a parent. But you, the outsider, the twins are not clear to you. So just like the Quran is clear to a believer who knows the verses of the Quran, but to a pagan, no, the Quran can never be clear to you. Are you getting the point here?
And only Allah knows the meaning of those unclear verses. So you...
Like what? He's taking the Sunni understanding. Do you see the Sunni understanding?
You can't have the Quran be perfectly explained, a detailed explanation about everything, while at the same time have verses that are unexplained where only Allah knows the meaning.
Please, God logic. It doesn't say unexplained. You are putting your own words there. It is explained. You just are not at the level of understanding it. This is something I've told you before. You asked me a similar question before, God logic, and I told you clearly this part. It is clear for me, the believer who follows the Quran, but you is not clear for you. That's the difference. It's simple. You don't just go reading translations out of order without understanding what actually is being said. That's a problematic way of understanding a text. Do you see the problem? Then he says
that's a contradiction.
How is that a contradiction, God logic? It's your knowledge that is contradicted. So here, this is what God says. Quran chapter 10, verse 39. This is a direct response to God logic. This verse is actually talking about people like God logic. So listen to what God says in this verse. I'm going to show you the verse. In chapter 10, verse 39, this verse is talking to God logic. God says, in fact, they have denied what they have not encompassed its knowledge, and whose interpretation has not yet come to them. Likewise, did those before them deny. So observe, how was the end of the transgressors? So just because you, the Christian or the pagan, if it is not clear for you, doesn't mean it's not clear for a believer. This is the difference that you don't understand. Guys, away with God logic, right? Yeah. So my translation will clearly tell you the signs. Some signs are precise and some signs are similar. Similar doesn't mean it is the same. Pay close attention. Somebody is asking me example of similar verses. Yeah, the example of similar verses. I have a file on that. Let me give an example so that you see example of similar verses. If you check my version of translation, I even put similar repeated verses in the down below of most of the chapters in my translations, right? On those who have the hard copy. But for instance, if you go to Quran chapter 2, verse 35, and then you go to Quran, yeah, Moy, Artina. You go to chapter 2, verse 35, and chapter 7, verse 19. It's a similar verse, right? You see the verses are similar. You go to Quran chapter 33, verse 62, and then you go to chapter 48, verse 23. It's a similar verse. You see there's similarity in the verse. There's minute difference. You go to Quran chapter 1, verse 2, then you compare to chapter 37, verse 182, you see similarities, minute difference. Chapter 3, verse 60, similarly, you see it in chapter 2, verse 147. They are similar, but not the same. You have to observe it clearly to see the difference. But these are the examples. I have a lot of this. Examples of similar verses. Then we have similar signs. Not only a verse is similar, a sign means even a word in the Quran is a sign, right? According to the Quran, even when you see a word, it's a sign. So similar sign doesn't mean it means the same thing. For instance, the word salah does not always mean it is the same. It's similar, but not the same. You will see the word ayah. The word ayah doesn't always mean the same thing. It's similar, but not the same. So those deeply rooted in knowledge will see the difference. Because Quran is a book you have to study. You don't just get up every dictum and Harry will say, okay, I understand this. No, even mathematics. When a student studies mathematics, it becomes very simple and easy. But initially, it's not just clear for you to understand mathematics. You have to study, right? So that's how the Quran is approached. It's based on knowledge. So not just whims and desires. So when people don't know this, they think the Quran is not explained, or they think the Quran has contradictions. That's not the case. You get a point. Okay. Yeah, so guys, this is the phone number to call in. If you want to call in, I'm putting the number on the screen. You can call via WhatsApp, or you can join as a guest. You can also join as a guest. So let me put the invitation for guests to join. And if you want to join on TikTok, for those on TikTok, if you want to come up as a guest, you're welcome. You can send me a request. If you're on TikTok, if you are a Sunni, you are a Christian, you want to support what God Logic said. If you are a Sunni, you want to defend your bozofied scholars out there, you're welcome. So please, if you are a Sunni in the comment section, let me know you are a Sunni. If you are a Christian coming to defend God Logic, then let me know you are a Christian and you are here to defend God Logic, right? Yes, thank you, Jihan. Thank you. So do let me know if you are here. This guy says Al Hafiz. Okay, let's see. Okay, this guy sent a request. I pick him. I think he's not available. Right, he's not here. So if you are a Sunni, you can send a request. S4M says, "Salam, brother. I just joined. How are you? Why do you challenge the Mush people? Why do I challenge the Mush people? Which people? Do you want to say Mushrik? Which people are you talking about? Okay. So let's see. Any Sunnis here? Yes, thank you very much. The real Mish is a sniper. Any Mushriks here? Any Sunnis? Jeff, you send a request. Is it by mistake or you actually send a request? Jeff, if you send a request, let me know. You are in the comment section. You can write. Jeff, did you send me a request? Brother Elias, thank you for the gifts. Thank you for all those sending the gifts. I appreciate that. Is the silent Baba here? My water is about to get finished. Knowledge is a good not. You moved from YouTube to to TikTok. Anyways, the Sunnis, if you are here, the silent Baba, I got my. Thank you for the gifts. Thank you. Eagles, soaring high. That is a correctional officer eagle looking at the mushriks from beneath. Brother Al-Haq, why you put translation why I put what? Al-Haq. It's not Al-Haq. It's not Haq. What do you think it should be there? Mud Nawi. Is a Maui. You say, why did I put disaster? Okay. What should I put? What should I put? Sunnis, if you are here, please, if you send a request, write down there that you are a Sunni or you are a Christian or something. Please write a message. Some of you, when you send a request, you leave. That's the problem. When you send a request, you just leave. So I cannot tell if you are still here. People need to learn to be. Babs, tag Octodus Mushrik. He might show up. I should tag him. Let me see. Tag him. How do I do that on TikTok? Tag. You can talk. Please, guys, tag him. Libiano. I think, what name is he using on TikTok? Just tag him in the comment section. If you know Octodus Mushrik, tag him in the comment section. He will not come. People have done that a lot of times on my videos. He just watches. He doesn't come. Sometimes he uses fake accounts. I think I've seen a fake account of him before. Aliu, what kind of question is that? He says, Baba Shuaib, do you believe you have a potential to be as great as Prophet? See, what kind of question is this? Seriously. No, I don't have that potential, please. I have the potential to be a good dad. That's my only potential. To be a good father to my kids, yes. That's my only potential. A responsible father, a good father. Why Fatim breaks Mushrik's ablution and they don't wash the spot where it came from? Yeah. They farted, but they not wash their ass. They just go and do re-ablution. I don't get the logic behind that. Seriously, I don't get the logic behind that. Yeah. Guys, it's been boring. I just want callers to call in. The Mushriks, why? They are scared to be famous. Guys, look at this guy. Look what he just said. Ladies and gentlemen, look at this guy. He said, because you speak down on the prophet. Subhanallah. Is it not obvious that this guy is a bozo? This guy with the name Aliu on YouTube. Is it not obvious that he lacks the brain? I don't think he has a brain. Maybe he has, but the fake one. Yeah, they accepted the loss. The Sunnis are scared officially, including both their scholars. Muhammad Hijab said he will not do a debate. All of them, they are scared of us officially. The Sunnis, why? You are not coming? The Sunnis, oh, are they sleeping? Ali, you can call. Let me hear your voice. Aliu, 9780. 978. Can you call, please? The phone number is on the screen. Just call, please. Call. The Sunnis are officially scared. Oh. Yes, 007. I know that. They are scared. They don't want to be famous. The Sunnis don't want to be scared. Please let them have some balls and come. Or they don't know I'm coming on live today. Sunnis, please, if you are here, Oxygen. Somebody with the name Oxygen. Jeff, you sent a request. Is it by mistake?
Bluetooth. Bluetooth connected.
Yeah, hello.
Hey, boy, how you doing? What's going on?
Your name and where you're calling from?
As you can see, Oxygen, streaming from the United States. So where are you streaming from?
It's obvious you're a new person on my platform.
I've been watching your live. Not watching actually. There was a time I passed through your live and you were sharing some, what is it called? Very misguiding information to the people. So I was wondering what could be the issue? What's going on? Are you really sane or okay? So that's what I'm trying to confirm right now. What's going on with you? You okay?
Which type of misguiding information was I sharing?
There are a lot of things you were saying. I try as much as possible not to retain things that will corrupt my brain, that will corrupt, my aqidah, my, understanding of Islam. So I try as much as possible not to retain it. But I remember you, bro.
So you are a
Sunni.
Sunni?
Here misguiding people. What is that? Who is a Sunni?
You tell us. Are you a Sunni?
No, you asked me a question. So there is something you're looking for, right?
So you have to answer me. If you don't understand it, then you say you don't understand what a Sunni is. Are you a Sunni?
All right. So I'm a Muslim who is upon the Quran was Sunnah.
Who's Sunnah?
So the Sunnah of Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wasallam.
Where did God say you should follow his Sunnah?
Where what?
Where did God ask you to follow his Sunnah?
Okay, so Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran, Surah Al-Imran, in kuntum tuhibbun Allah, right? Fattabi'uni yuhibbukum Allah, right? He said you should work, if you truly, in kuntum tuhibbun Allah, you should work, follow the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam.
Did he say follow his Sunnah?
What is the Sunnah? First of all, let's even get to know what the Sunnah is.
Relax. No, relax. No. Relax. I said relax. Listen to the chain of question I'm asking you. I didn't ask you to explain what Sunnah is. I know what Sunnah is. My audience know. The simple question is, I ask you a question and I say, show us where God says you should follow the Sunnah. You said God says you should follow the Sunnah, right?
Allah subhanahu wa ta'ala says in the Quran that you should follow the Prophet Muhammad.
No, listen to the question. Listen to the question.
Now,
the question is, listen to the question. The question is, did God ask you to follow his Sunnah?
Brother, following the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu alayhi wa sallam is equally following the tradition, the Sunnah of the Prophet Muhammad sallallahu
How many? No, wait.
We're having a conversation.
I know it's your platform. And I said, wait. Stop raising your voice. I said, wait. You have to listen to the moderator.
No, I'm not raising my voice.
I said, but I said you wait for the host to make things clear. You don't just keep talking. Nobody wants to listen to your voice here. In that manner. So let's have a conversation.
Wants to listen to my voice. How do you mean? I also got my audience, bro. What are you saying, bro?
Then why did you join my platform?
Why be disrespectful?
No, why
be disrespectful, bro?
Oh, who started the disrespect? No. Come on, chill. Take a chill pill, please.
No. It's the statement, bro. Come on, man. You don't even know who you
take the chill pill.
Listen, bro. Listen to
my
me.
Dude.
Listen.
Dude.
You don't control nothing. We're both having a conversation.
Dude. Be civil. Be civil.
Listen to me.
Are you having a bad day? Be civil. I
bro,
know.
Don't mute me. I ain't having no bad day, bro.
I'm muting you. It's my platform. I can mute you. Shut your
bro, it doesn't matter.
I said I mute you. Don't embarrass yourself.
You're here sharing
don't embarrass yourself. You are a mushrik. Take the chill pill.
You're misguiding the people.
I say you are a mushrik. Keep quiet on my platform.
That is wrong.
Don't embarrass yourself. You follow garbage books.
You're an animal, bro.
You see, it's emotional.
Wallahi, you are an animal. I promise you. Anta jahil, you have no understanding. There is absolute you have no understanding. It is sad. Anta jahil, you have no understanding. And that is the reason why you won't allow people to talk. That's the problem, bro. I see the problem.
You
You
can
have
talk.
a lot of followers.
You can talk. You can talk.
Who are misguided.
Oh, really?
Thank you for giving me the opportunity.
No,
you have a lot of
Wait.
followers who are misguided. It is crazy. I cry for the people who listen to you. I cry for the people who come on your platform.
Guys, he's having a bad day.
You think you can manipulate people to make them think, to believe all the garbage you try to share to them?
Like
you're on here sharing all kind of bullshit, all kind of nonsense. You know who you're talking to, bro?
Guys,
Bro,
he's having a bad day.
Wallahi,
are you having?
I'm not having a bad day.
Are you having a
you
daddy?
Don't even know
are you having daddy?
You know me, bro.
Are you having daddy issues?
Bro, I ain't having no.
Is that your picture? Can you put your picture on? Let me see your real picture.
Please go check my profile to know who you're talking
Guys,
to.
He wants to be famous. He said we should go and check his profile. No, nobody wants to waste their time.
You think you're talking
to nobody will waste their time. Man, don't waste it.
I am not worthless.
We have life. We have a life.
You have no understanding.
Oh, I'm sorry, dude.
You have no life.
We have a life.
And I cry for your audience, bro.
My God.
Now let's go back to the conversation.
No.
Let's go back to the conversation.
No.
Let's go back.
Oh,
let me tell you.
Stop shouting.
Let me tell you, bro.
I say stop shouting. Let's talk. You are panicking. You are talking to the correctional officer. Why are you shaking? Calm down. Let's talk like civilized people. I don't talk to brain dead people like that. So calm down and talk to me. This is me. Calm down. Take a deep breath. Relax and talk to me.
You touch the prophet. The prophet is my heart. The Nabi sallallahu alayhi wasallam is my heart. So when you touch the prophet, bro, I'm not gonna take it easy.
I said take a deep breath.
It is not done. Even in America,
take a deep. Oh, guys. Oh, what does the Hadith book done to you? Calm down and talk to me. I'm here. You don't need to shout. My neighbors will hear you.
I ask you.
I say, calm down.
You're talking about the
calm down.
What is the sunnah?
Calm down. Are you on a power bank?
What are you saying?
Do they use power bank to charge you? You're over talking. Calm down and talk.
If anybody on here,
I said breathe, right? Breathe. Take a deep breath. Wait. Oh, wait.
Who listens to you?
You already told us. I said wait. No, the last time I said the books are the garbage. The books, Hadith books are the garbage books. That's the garbage book.
What Hadith?
Calm down.
Is garbage, bro?
The garbage books you follow. The one which says the prophet. Hadith? Wait, let me talk. Mute yourself.
What is the sunnah? Do you believe in the prophet? You believe? Okay.
Oh, mute yourself. Let me talk. Oh, the garbage.
You're not the boss.
I said mute. You are not the boss. I'm your boss. I'll mute you again. If you open again, I'll mute you again. I will mute you again.
Boss,
mute him.
What makes you my boss?
Look.
What makes you think you're my boss?
You are lucky my son is sleeping. I will have let you banter with him.
You have let me banter with your son, bro. I see something is wrong with you.
Are you having a bad day?
You're sick, bro. Wallahi, I'm not having no bad day. But I'm living the best life I can live right now.
No, it's not best. You said I thought you. No. You said wait. You said you're having a bad day. You just said you're angry.
We have a whole bunch of misguided.
You are having a bad day. You just said I touched your heart. You said you are angry.
Myopic understanding. Bro,
this guy. God. I'm having fun with this guy.
You're having a lot of people who are
I'm checking if the mute button is working. Wait.
Have no understanding.
The mute button is working. It works on you. Look, it works. The mute button is working. Can you unmute again? Let me mute you. Unmute again.
Bro, I'm ready to
unmute again.
First of all, what is
this guy is an emotional boy.
Guys,
I think this guy is retarded. Guys, I need a Sunni with a brain. Why do you keep sending Sunnis without a brain? Give me people with brain. Hey! Is that how much people can hate correctional officer? Hey! Seriously. Hey! So that is how emotional I can get people when they follow garbage books and I tell them and they get offended. Eh? Oxygen doesn't need to breathe. Yes, he's oxygen by himself. The name fits him perfectly. The guy is having a bad day. He says, may Allah break your back. Break my back for what? What did I do? You think God is a wrestler? See this mushriku. God doesn't answer the prayers of mushriks against believers like me. Seriously, he said, may God break my back. You think God is doing judo or UFC? Don't go up this bozo mushrik. Emotional kaput. You are deranged in the brain. He said, look, he made a prayer and say Amen again. He thinks God is a mushrik. Like you, the mushrik bozos. I'm giving you the chance. Let's have a civilized conversation. You are on a rampage. You think you know who I am? Who are you? Who are you? You only have how many people? 15,000. And you say, do I know who you are? Did you see the number of followers I have? And you have 15,000. You say, do I know who you are? Nobody knows you. Oxygen. Okay, people know oxygen. Yes, oxygen. We can breathe. At least some oxygen. But you are the useless type of oxygen. He says misguided followers. This guy is very emotional. Hey. Very, very emotional. What did I do to this guy? Hey. He's fighting for the Hadith version of. He's fighting for the Hadith garbage books. He says very misguided. He keep typing. The same way he's typing, that's the same way he was talking. Look, he keep typing. Yeah, Sunni. You can bring Maryam, you can accept a Sunni, yes. But please let the I need Sunnis with brain, please. I need Sunni with a brain, please. Yeah.
Assalamu alaikum wa rahmatullah.
Wa alaikum assalam wa rahmatullah, my dear brother. Your name and where you're calling from?
I am from Turkmenistan. I live in Saudi Arabia. Oh, Maryam, is that how you
I said,
say
what is your name? You say your name is what?
My name is Elias. My name is Elias. I'm from Turkmenistan. I was born and raised in Saudi Arabia.
Okay, nice to meet you. Are you a Sunni?
Alhamdulillah, yeah.
Who asked you to be a Sunni?
Brother, listen. First of all, Maryam knows I'm not any scholar. Okay?
No, forget about. No, wait. Akhi, forget about Maryam. Wait, please. Yeah. Leave Maryam out of this conversation.
No, wait, Baba. Listen,
I said.
The way you're doing.
No, wait.
You
Listen.
don't have a system.
Listen.
You speak for a minute.
I said,
speak for a minute.
Listen. You don't dictate on my platform. I said, leave Maryam out of this. This is between you and I. So I'm asking you, you say you are a Sunni. So now, who asked you to be a Sunni? You just laugh and you are saying, listen. No, don't do that on my platform. Don't embarrass yourself. Who asked you to be a Sunni?
Listen, I'm not here to debate.
I didn't say it is a debate. I said, who asked you to be a Sunni?
Okay. You know, we follow Allah and the Prophet and the book.
I said, who asked you to be a Sunni? That's all I said.
Allah told us.
Where did he say that? In the Quran? Show me the verse.
Allah told us.
In which verse?
Ati'u Allah, Ati'u Rasul.
Which verse is that?
Ati'u Allah, Ati'u Rasul. Obey God and obey the Prophet.
Is that?
How do you obey the Prophet?
Which verse is that?
Listen, Baba, I have a request for you.
Which verse is that?
You don't have a system.
Oh my
God. You don't have a system.
Dude.
I'm not here to debate.
Hey, are you okay in the head? I'm asking you, which verse did you quote?
That's disrespectful. Your viewers are what?
I said, which verse?
Your viewers are watching and it's embarrassing.
Oh, Maryam, I said, bring me somebody with a brain.
Behave. Baba,
somebody with a brain, Maryam, please. Next time, bring somebody with a brain. Oh, these people don't have brain. Wallahi, they don't have brain. They don't know the Quran. And they cannot have a civilized conversation. I'm asking a simple question. Which verse? You quoted a verse. Give me the verse. They don't even know the Quran. Oh. No, I need a Sunni with a brain. Ilyas, you don't have a brain. I'm sorry. Go and get a brain. You need oxygen also. They are just on the rampage. They just go aggressively because, look, the truth doesn't mind being questioned. Falsehood is always scared of being questioned. The moment you start asking the false, like a liar question, they change the narrative and they go on the rampage. That's all they do. Seriously. So mushriks are like that. I need a Sunni with a brain, please. Please. Okay. So Sunni with a brain, if you are here. Oh, I'm sorry for my audience on YouTube if you have to see this thing, this side. Normally, I don't want these kind of things to appear on YouTube. You see, YouTube, do you see what I face on TikTok? That is how I face the bozos on TikTok. So YouTube, you are seeing the version, right? Anyways, I have to end the stream on YouTube, right? Because a lot of the bozos like that will be coming, a lot of them, without a brain. I'm just proving to the world how these people don't have a brain. And all these things are recorded. So I have to show it to the world how they are. Like the mindset is kaput. They cannot have a civilized conversation. And when they are scared, they say, I didn't come to debate. I didn't come to debate. I'm scared of you, corruption officer. I'm scared. Don't beat me. That's what they come and do here. Yes. When they are scared, they say, I didn't come to debate. I just come to talk to you. I'm not your girlfriend. I'm not your girlfriend. Why do you want to talk to me? Talking for what? Why are you scared to face me? I'm asking you a question. Answer. You quote a verse. You don't even know the Quran. He doesn't know where the verse is. That's how Sunnis are. Atu Rasul. Can you show me the verse? Hey, you listen. You don't know how to control the platform. You see? Hey, dude. Why? By the way, I'm hearing the car. Ping, ping. Are you a mate? Or do you drive trotro or minibus or something? I'm hearing ping, 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 ping. In Africa, when we hear that sound of cars, it means you are a mate. Like, yeah. Anyways, let's continue. Please, I need Sunnis with a brain. Please, give me a Sunni with... Okay, there's another Sunni. Let's see if this one has a brain.
Yeah, hello.
Salam.
Yeah, salaam alaikum.
Alaikum salam. Your name and where you're calling from?
Yeah, this is Ibrahim from Ghana.
Ah, I remember this guy. I remember. Ibrahim, are you still a Sunni?
Of course I am. Why wouldn't I be?
Oh my God. Hey, who asked you to be a Sunni?
You see, this one is just a basic something. When the other guy said, Atiullah wa Atiur Rasul, Ulul Amr minkum, right?
You don't even know the verse.
It says, no, does it? Or isn't it?
I said you don't know the verse. Which verse is it?
Isn't that in Surah in Nisa, or where is that?
It is in Nisa, but which verse?
I can't quite remember.
But you want to use that for your argument. You don't remember the verse. We want to use it for your argument.
You know what I'm talking about. You know the verse I'm talking about.
Okay, so I know the verse, but what are you going to say? That the Sunnah is a Sunnah in that verse?
No, I'm trying to say that when Allah said Atiullah, okay, how do we Atiullah? It means what? When Allah said Atiullah, it means what?
You tell us.
Okay, so it means we should follow Allah. Or obey Allah.
It doesn't say follow. It says obey.
We should obey Allah. Yes. So how do we obey Allah? Let's say, okay.
Why are you shortening the verse?
The Quran.
No, why are you shortening the verse? Is that what the verse just say? Obey Allah and it stops there?
No, I'm trying to break it down.
No, you finish that. Read the verse first. Finish reading the verse, then you can break it down for people. Finish the verse.
Yeah, okay. It's just let me just say this one. Atiullah wa Atiur Rasul. Let's stop there. Let's leave the ulul amr minkum.
Why will you leave everything out? Why are you quoting it out of context?
I just want us to focus on this.
No. Finish the verse.
Okay, you know the verse. Finish it and then let's continue.
Ladies and gentlemen, can you imagine? I help you. Chapter 4, verse 59. Open it and finish the verse. You open it and finish it.
Yeah. So it says I'm on life. I can't, but it says Ya ayyuhal ladzina amanu ati'u Allah wa ati'u rasul wa ulul amr minkum fa in tanaza'tum fi shay'in faruddu ila Allah wa rasul, right?
Yeah. Finish it. Finish it.
Fine. Hey,
In kuntum.
in kuntum tu'minuna billahi wal yawmil akhir.
Zalika.
ذلك خير وأحسن تأويلا.
Thank you. Now translate.
Let's focus on the main Ati'ullah wa Ati'ur Rasul. It explains everything. You see, it explains everything. Okay, let's leave it. I want to ask a question. But I know you won't accept. You keep explaining, you won't accept it.
Let's leave what?
So I should go over the translation. It's all a waste of time because the main.
How is it waste of time? I'm asking you to prove where God asked you to follow this to become a Sunni. You say it's a waste of time?
Yes, that's what I'm going to prove. I said Ati'ullah wa Ati'ur Rasul. That part only explains everything.
It explains what? To follow the Sunnah?
Yes.
Where I ask you the question, where does it ask you to be a Sunni?
It doesn't need to ask me to be a Sunni or mention a Sunni there. The Sunni is simply the path of the Prophet. So let me just say, Sunni means if Sunni or Sunnah means following the path of the Prophet, and God said, Ati'ullah wa Ati'ur Rasul, and obey the Rasul. How do I obey the Rasul? Okay, how do I obey Allah? I'll follow the Quran. How do I obey the Rasul? Why didn't God just say Ati'ullah and stop there? We could use the Quran as the Ati'ullah and stop there. Nothing will happen. But God added Ati'ur Rasul. Yes, it's a very valid point.
You are not okay.
Ati'ur Rasul. Let's just say it's very simple. So how you pray?
Are you okay?
How sure are you that how you are praying? That's how the Prophet was praying. How sure are you?
Why are you so confident?
I don't know. I'm trying to clarify things. I want you to explain to me how sure you are. Because when the Prophet died in Medina, people were praying up to now. People are still praying there. But then you just come and tell us, oh, there's a new way to pray. My problem is so all the people in the world, oh, Baba is the only one who understands the Quran and the Sunnah. That's just my problem. Of all the people in the world, the ulama, only Baba understands the Quran and the Sunnah and knows how to pray. You see the problem. You see the point. So you should explain. You should be able to prove. So right now, let me just say, let's say you come to Ghana and it's praying time. How do you even pray? If someone wants to join you to pray, they don't know. If you are praying and they come and join, how they can't.
Why will you join somebody when he's praying? Why will you join without knowing what the person is doing? Why?
So that's the point.
No,
so
I said why.
Point.
Why will you join somebody when he's praying? Why will you do that?
So in Ghana, right, like this, if let me say it's Asr time, and then you just go into a mosque and you see, oh, they are praying Asr. You can just do the ablution and go and join them. You know they are praying Asr. But right now in the mosque, if you are the only one praying the Asr there, I can't join you. Why?
Why do you need to join?
So I don't need to join you.
No.
So prayer is supposed to be single. Everyone has to pray their part.
You can pray alone. There's nothing wrong. What God says in chapter 17, verse 36, وَلَا تَخْفُ مَا لَيْسَ لَكَ بِعِلْمٍ. Do not pursue that of which you have no knowledge.
Yes.
Yeah. So if I'm doing something and you have no idea what I'm doing, why will you want to join me?
Okay, so how sure are you that what you are doing, that's what the Prophet was doing?
I don't need to do what the Prophet do. No, God never said I should do what the prophet does. No. Okay, if do you believe we have to do everything the prophet did?
No, not everything. I didn't say everything.
So that's the point. I don't need to do everything he does.
But prayer.
Okay,
prayer is
where in the Quran does it say I should pray as the prophet prayed? Where does it say that?
Yeah, you find that, but you find, even though if I say like I can't look on Rasul, you come and say, oh, it says Rasul, it doesn't say Nabi. You say that. So
Yeah, exactly. I will say that. You know that. You cannot win that argument. So if you go there, I will lock you.
Yeah, so I want to be like, I want to understand how sure you are.
100%.
Oh, this
100%.
Oh, you can't talk there. But sometimes, like for instance, we have ulamas in the world, all these sheikhs and all these learned people, and then suddenly someone will just come and say, oh, I know how, like, I don't even know how to say it. I know how Allah commanded us to pray in the Quran more than all of these ulamas. You see, more than 10,000 ulamas. And then one person will just come out and say, oh, I know how to pray more than, I know how we are instructed to pray. There will be a lot of lapses because how come? So all of these 10,000, all of them, none of them understand the Quran. Only you. That's the problem. You get the point?
It's a problem for you, right?
No, also just look at it from my point.
No problem. I will look at it. But let's listen to what God says. In Quran chapter 6, verse 116, God says, وَإِن تُطِعْ أَكْثَرَ مَنْ فِي الْأَرْضِ يُضِلُّوكَ عَنْ سَبِيلِ اللَّهِ إِنْ يَتَّبِعُونَ إِلَّا ظَنًّا وَإِنْ هُمْ إِلَّا يَخْرُصُونَ.
Okay.
Chapter 6, verse 116. It says, if you obey most of those on earth, they will mislead you from the way of God. Do you know why?
No.
In yattabi'una illa zanna. They only follow assumptions.
Yes.
Wa inhum illa yakhrusun. They only guess. They're only guessing and assuming. So you want to follow that group which keep assuming and guessing? Will you like to follow them?
No, I wouldn't say Sunnis are assuming because there is the historical record that shows how the prophet was praying.
It's still assuming.
And those
are still assuming. Let me tell you why it's assuming. According to the hadith, it says the prophet said, Sallu kamara aitumuni usalli. Pray as you have seen me pray. Have you ever seen the prophet pray?
No, I wasn't, but the Sahabas were there. Those who we've been narrating the hadith from were there.
Is the hadith 100% authentic?
That one isn't sure because they were those who
answer the question. Answer the
hadith.
question. Is the hadith books 100% authentic?
No, it's not because they were
So
recorded by
since you say no. So now it's based on assuming now. You have to assume which one is good and which one is not, right?
No, we have to assume. No, we assume. We have to follow a track record as to which ones are da'if and which ones are strong and which ones are...
Where did the prophet say you should do that?
Why will he say that? He doesn't need to say, oh, follow the hadith books, because why will he even say it's that question is like an invalid question. Why would the prophet ask you to follow hadith? It doesn't make sense. It's invalid.
Are you married? What?
question is invalid. Why would he say follow hadith? Like, it doesn't make sense. Why his mouth and his weight?
Did he ask you to follow the Quran?
Yes, of course he did.
Oh my God, my stomach. Oh my God.
This is very simple. So right now, the prophet is in there living, and then he will tell his sahabas, yes, okay, follow hadith. It doesn't make sense. The hadiths are only talking about him.
I agree.
So right now,
I agree. It doesn't make sense.
Right now, when I'm up and I want to know more about the prophet, okay, how did he did this? How did he do that? Then I'll know, okay, the hadith said he did this, the hadith said he did that. Because the Quran doesn't mention a lot of things he did. It's very simple.
Does the hadith show you how to sleep with your wife?
Well, I don't know. It's very simple. I don't know. There might be some hadith that shows.
So your problem with me is what?
As how you pray, how how you pray, how you don't even regard the hadith. How do you see it?
But you said the prophet didn't tell us to follow hadith. Why should I regard the hadith?
No, what I was saying is he doesn't need to tell us to follow the hadith because the hadiths are only about him.
Did he?
So why will he say?
My God.
So why will he say, okay, he's still alive and then he say follow the hadith? Like, it doesn't make sense. But right now he's no more. So the hadiths are very important because someone will ask, oh, Dad, what
have you ever been married?
No, I'm still going to.
Are you like around which age are you now?
I'm around 30 something.
30 something, and you didn't marry yet.
Yeah.
You should try to get married. Try to get married. But if you watch more of my videos, try to watch more of my videos. You understand what I'm doing for the people. Try to understand.
Okay.
I'm not the enemy of the prophet. I'm actually defending the prophet.
Are you sure?
Wallahi lazim. I'm not the enemy of the prophet. I defend the prophet. Does it make sense to me for you if I say I'm following the Quran, but I hate the one who brought the Quran? Does it make sense?
So why will you hate books that are talking about the one who brought the Quran?
Because he never asked you to follow those books.
Even those who wrote those books, they don't tell you, he asked them to write any book or to write any book. He didn't ask them. They did it for the benefit of me and you so that we could know what he did and what he didn't.
No, wait. The Islam, is it for God or is it for Muhammad?
It's for God.
Thank you. So in God's religion, who has to guide us? Is it God or the scholars?
It's God.
Thank you.
Scholars aren't.
Thank you. Wait. If it is God who has to guide us, why do I waste my time with the scholars? Why should I waste my time listening to them?
Okay, so the scholars are talking about someone you love, someone you cherish, someone who brought the Quran. We are, you see, we aren't
okay. That person,
about
that man, the honorable man Muhammad. Who did he come to preach to the people? Whose matter did he bring to the people?
Yes, God.
Thank you. He came to let people know God. Is it that he came to teach people about himself or to teach about God?
No, yes, to teach about God.
Thank you. But so the Quran, who does the Quran guide you to? Is it to God or to somebody else?
To God.
Then why do I need something else?
Okay, so do you accept Muslims have to do salat to the Prophet?
Why?
Aren't there verses in the Quran that says Inna Allah wa malaikatu yusalluna ala nabi?
It doesn't mean like that. It doesn't say you should do salat. Do you understand the word you are saying? Do salat?
No, not
okay. Who did the prophet do salat to?
I don't know. I don't know. Maybe he might have. I don't know.
He did it. He did
or
it
if he
only
didn't.
to God. Shall I show you the verse?
No, it's fine. I know.
Chapter
definitely.
6, verse 162. Kul inna salati wa nusuki wa mahyaya wa mamati lillahi rabbil alamin. Lillahi rabbil alamin.
Yes.
His salat goes to God alone, nobody else.
Okay.
Yeah.
So the verse that says Inna Allah wa malaikatu yusalluna ala nabi. What does it mean? What does Allah
no. When we say salah is an act of communication, it is talking about communication. Chapter 33, verse 56. It's about communication. It is God and his angels communicating, reaching out to the prophet. It's an act of communication. Thank you. So the believers at that time, not our time, not now, the believers at his time are asked to communicate with him.
So does the verse says the believers of his time, or it just says
all you need is context. You need to read the Siyak al-Kalam. Now let me give you an example. Chapter 33, verse 53, the same chapter, before you get to 56, the same verses, before you get to 56. God is talking to the believers. He says, oh, you who believe, when you are invited to the house of the prophet to go and eat, don't enter without permission.
Yes.
Now, the prophet, can we enter his house right now?
No, we can't.
Can we go and eat right now?
No, we can't.
Are his wives available right now?
No.
But the verse says, oh, you believe, when you are invited to the house of the prophet. So is the verse talking to me and you right now?
No, it doesn't.
So all you need is context. You need to read it to see who God is talking about. It doesn't mean every time God says, oh, you who believe, that means he's talking to you. No. You need to check the timeline of what is being stated. In Quran chapter 69, Surah Al-Hujurat, do you know God told the believers, don't call the prophet from behind the houses, the wall, don't shout his name?
Yes.
Is it talking to us?
Yes. No, it's not.
Thank you.
But okay, but there are some verses that doesn't justify, because if this verse is
Yes.
So that is it referring to everyone or
it's a command. No, that is a command. You look at the context. The command transcends to us. Well, the reason why I'm telling you the prophet in his timeline, because the prophet has a timeline. The time he lives, he's dead and gone. Nothing of him again transcend to us, because he's a prophet. A prophet only lives with his people who saw him and with him. That is what prophethood is about. It's like a leader to your people. So do you realize that Bani Israel also have their prophets?
Yes.
So the prophet of Bani Israel, can we say is the prophet of the Arabs?
No.
Do you understand the difference now? Because it's talking about prophethood. Prophethood has a timeline and specific people. But when we are talking about Rasul, the Rasul has a risala. A messenger has a message. So it is based on the messengership that goes to a particular people. But the Rasul, who is Muhammad, his messengership transcends to everybody in the world. According to chapter 7, verse 158, where he says, Ya nas, inni rasulullahi ilaykum jami'an. So he's a Rasul to us, but he's not a Nabi to all of us. He's only Nabi to his people who saw him. He lived with them. He's a leader for them, the Arabs at the time. So when you go through the Quran and you keep reading where he says Nabi, and you think he's talking about us, you are going to make a mistake. Those verses that talk about Nabi is only when he was alive. The things he did around his people. That is an example for them, not for us.
Okay.
Are you okay?
Yeah. Okay.
So try to understand what I'm saying. What I'm saying is not new. Everything I say from the Quran, I'm not against God. I'm not against the prophet. What I'm saying is the message is what is the important aspect we need to follow. So Quran chapter 5 verse 67. Do you know what God told the Rasul? Ya ayyuha Rasul, balligh ma unzila ilayka min rabbik wa in lam taf'alu fama ballagta risalatahu wallahu ya'simuka minan nas inna Allah la yahdi al-qawma al-kafirin. Chapter 5 verse 67. Oh, you the messenger, Deliver what has been revealed to you from your Lord. And if you do not, then you have not delivered his messages. Then he says, and God will safeguard you from the people, for God does not guide the disbelieving people. That is a messenger. He has to deliver a message. And what was the message he delivered?
To worship Allah.
Well, no, the message, the book. What book did he deliver?
The Quran, the Quran.
Thank you. Did he deliver another book?
Yes, he delivered Buhari and Muslim.
Oh my God. Go and get married.
Yeah.
Did he deliver another book?
No, the Quran.
So he only delivered the Quran. That is it.
So right now, my problem is you calling the Hadith books garbage.
They are garbage. No.
While those Hadith books,
they are
like Buhari, for instance, Buhari isn't talking about himself in the Buhari book. He's talking about the Sahabas and the Prophet. So even if we don't like Buhari, but what he's talking about is very important. It's not about himself. He's talking about the Sahabas. Or what they did, what they did. Oh, someone will want to know, okay, the Prophet and his people, like his Sahabas, what were they doing? Like, no.
We don't need the Sahaba. God never asked us to follow any Sahaba. As a matter of fact, listen to what God told the Prophet. Chapter 2, verse 272. Listen carefully. Surah Al-Baqarah, chapter 2, verse 272. Listen what God told the Prophet. إِنَّكَ لَا تَهْدِي مَنْ حَبَبْتَ. Yes. Then he said in chapter 2, verse 272, he says, لَيْسَ عَلَيْكَ هُدَاهُمْ وَلَكِنَّ اللَّهَ يَهْدِي مَنْ يَشَاءُ. He says, their guidance is not upon you. However, God guides whomever he wills. Then the earlier one I quoted was 28:56. إِنَّكَ لَا تَهْدِي مَنْ حَبَبْتَ. You cannot guide those you love or you like. God guides whomever he wills. Then he told the Prophet clearly, their guidance is not upon you. So if our guidance is not upon the Prophet, how much less Sahih Imam Bukhari, Imam Muslim, our guidance, is it upon them?
You see, so that's where the problem is. They are not trying to guide you. They are just trying to tell you, okay, these are the words of the Prophet. This is what he did. This is like reflections. You see, like you have to know a lot of things.
Okay, I don't need it.
You don't need it.
Yes. Is it by force?
Hey, Asemo, so you don't need
I don't need it. Is it by force?
So okay, so how sure are you when they said the Prophet a lot of things in his lifetime that the Quran doesn't reveal. So I just wanted to remember two of them and ask you and see how you go about that.
The book, their book, is it the book of guidance?
There's a book of references. You refer.
Is it the book of guidance?
It's not. Why?
I don't need it. I don't need it.
So when Allah said, "Ulul amr minkum," who are the ulul amr minkum? Who are those ulul amr minkum? And
it's okay. It's okay.
Even said,
it's okay. It's okay. Go and get married. It's okay. Go and get married. Hey, is it by force? Oh my God! What is wrong with this and these followers? Hey, MPH music. Hey, hadith use. Like, they have to find a way to justify hadith books. It's not easy, wallahi. Hey. Oh my God. Yes, he was almost there. The factory reset was almost successful. Then all of a sudden, something went. Oh my God. La ilaha illallah. Hey. Like, okay, Jeff, you sent a request. Let me see. Are you here? Jeff, are you here? Oh, guys, I forgot. I need to end YouTube. I'm sorry. YouTube, I need to end the live stream. I'm sorry. I don't want it to get to 4 hours. I don't need it. Yes, they are forcing us. I'm serious. They are forcing us to follow Hadith books. It's like that's how emotional they are when we reject the Hadith books. They are like, but Akhi, there is something here. You can learn how to sleep with your wife. Is here. Come and check. What? Oh, somebody sent a request. I'm sorry, Said. Just a second, guys. My last I pick the last person on YouTube. Then I'm done. Said, are you here?
Yes, sir. Assalamu alaikum.
Wa alaikum salam, my brother. Sorry, I left you waiting. I didn't see your invite. I just noticed.
No problem. No problem.
Yeah.
I'm glad I find your channel, brother, because
Thank you very much.
my philosophy or my belief is equal to your what you believe. But I do not reject all the hadiths. Okay.
Okay.
I pick and choose because hadiths give us some important thing. Is give us history. Okay. Without history, we will be lost. Every nation has a history. If we lose the history, and we don't know where we coming from. So hadith gave us how Islam started. It gave little bit history. So I pick and choose. I do not accept every hadith. I say truth from Prophet said these things. I just, if I like matches the Quran, I accepted those hadiths. If does not match Quran, sometimes some hadiths are insult to the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, you know what I mean. There are many hadiths insult to Prophet. Like he married a 6-year-old girl, and there are many hadiths totally insult to the Prophet Muhammad. Okay, and against the Quran. Other thing I like to, I was born into a Sunni family, but I no longer subscribe to any sect. I'm not a Sunni Shia. I don't believe in any madhab. Okay, I only believe in Quran, and I believe in Allah. I believe in Quran, and I believe in Prophet Muhammad. After that, I have no respect for anybody. I do not love for anybody. Sahaba and Ahle Bayt. I don't care about those people. Okay, so I have wrote the 3 books. I wrote 3 books already. My next book is about the Bukhari Hadith. Okay, and I'm writing the Hadiths which is contradict to the Quran and the insult to Prophet Muhammad and against all Islam. So I'm collecting all those hadiths and making a book. I already done a lot of work on this one. I put the link to you over here. You can go and check. I'm writing. This is the book. I'm not trying to make money from this, anything like that. Okay. I'm gonna collect one more year all the hadiths and put in the book. And I already collected many hadiths, but I will take one more year to put all the hadiths in the book. And I'm not just claiming hadiths are wrong, but I'm giving from the Quran, these hadiths are wrong. So this is how I'm building the book, not based on because I feel the hadiths are wrong.
Do you have a fire alarm which is about to, the battery?
Yeah, yes, sir. Yeah. I need to fix it. Yeah.
Okay. You need a new battery for that.
Yeah.
So you sent me the file. Which file was it?
What's that?
The file you sent me. What file is it?
This is about the Bukhari Hadith.
Okay. Are you trying to defend it, or you are trying to just expose it? Some issues.
I'm trying to expose. I have a more stronger belief against the Hadith than you. Even consider Bukhari was a conspired by Shaitan. Okay.
Oh yeah.
Yeah. He read. There is a ayah in the Quran. Every time when Allah sent the revelation, Shaitan tried to put his wording in the revelation. This is in the Quran. Okay.
Okay.
Yeah, it is in the Quran, and Allah cleared those. There is a verses of satanic verses in the people talk about. I believe those were the truth. Like three daughter of Minat, Uzza, those three daughter. I think those did happen to the Prophet. Shaitan tried to put some his wording in the Quran, and Allah clarified those things. So that's why Allah talk about the three daughter of Allah.
Yeah.
So I strongly believe as Bukhari inspired by the Shaitan, he got help from the Shaitan. Shaitan helped him to write all those hadiths to destroy Islam. That's literally he did it. That's what I believe. I don't know what you say, but that's what I believe. I'm not still. I'm against this, but I still, if there is a good hadith, I will accept it, will take it. If it's not contradicting to the Quran and the character of the Prophet Muhammad, any good things in any religion, I will accept it. If it's good, it's according to the Quran, fit into according to the Quran. Anybody said it, good thing, it is from Allah, regardless who said it.
So this file you sent me, it cannot be downloaded.
Yeah, now you can access to it.
I see the access, but it doesn't give me the chance to download it. You put it on Google Docs, but you didn't make it possible for download. So if you can make the option downloadable, then I can download it. Because
you cannot take a look at the file.
No, because I have to always look it online. I cannot look at it offline.
Oh, I don't know how to do that.
Okay, you go to the Google Docs where you shared it. You can make it the option downloadable. It can be downloaded.
Okay, let me see.
But not right now. Do it. Okay. Do it when you have time, because I'm ending the stream on YouTube.
Okay.
Now I'm ending the stream. So you are my last caller on YouTube. So I don't want to slow down the time because it's getting too much. So
yeah, it's very big file. Yeah.
Yeah, you can join on TikTok. I'm going to TikTok. If you have a TikTok, the same username, everything, you can join me there and you watch, right?
Okay.
So say where did you say you were calling from?
I live in USA.
You are in US, but originally from where? India or where?
Yeah, I'm from India.
Okay. Nice to meet you. So I'll copy the link. I'll write it down. Then later on, if you cannot, you try it. If you cannot do the option, you let me know. Maybe I will help you to make it downloadable so people can check it. It will help people to see the problems in Bukhari. Yeah. So thank you very much, Saeed. Keep on.
Thank you, brother, for taking me. I'm glad I found you.
Yes, thank you very much. I appreciate you too. God bless you.
All right. God bless you.
Peace. Yeah, guys, so YouTube needs to come to an end. I've done 3 hours 45 minutes and it's already too much. I need to bring the stream to an end now. And I go to YouTube. I go to TikTok, but I'm staying there for like 30 minutes, then I'm gone. All right. So thank you very much, ladies and gentlemen. I appreciate all of you. Thank you. I appreciate. God bless you all. Thank you for the super chat, the support, the likes, the comments. Unfortunately, I was expecting people with the civilized arguments to join, but it's quite unfortunate. The heebie-jeebies among the Sunnis is too much, right? The last caller kind of, right? It was funny, right? It was funny. You see, when he came on, I said I remember him, right? But yeah, I tolerate, because as long as a Sunni, whether the Sunni doesn't agree with me, as long as they are respectful, cordial, I can have a civilized conversation. I think most of the time when the Sunnis come on my platform, they are panicking, they are scared of my questions. So as long as I ask them the question, you see the rampage, the insults, the noise starts. That is, it's obvious they are scared, but that is the point. I have no problem just taking the person out, but sometimes I need to give chance for the person to expose himself online. People will see when I share it, they will see the heebie-jeebies, and that person will be embarrassed from all the things they said, right? From the onset, the guy with the name Oxygen, when he came, he insulted me, right? From the onset, the first time he came in, he says he doesn't see me as the same person, That's an insult, by the way. I tolerated it because it doesn't get at me. It will take a sane person to tell me I'm insane for me to get offended. So I wasn't offended by his insult, by the way. So you clearly see between him and I who was sane. It was obvious, right? Between him and I who was the sane person, it was obvious. So that's how emotional these bozofied people can be. It was obvious. So guys, I'll be staying on TikTok. You join me. Let's continue this. 30 minutes to less than 1 hour before I go. So thank you very much. YouTube, Facebook, Kick, Twitch, and X. This is Baba Shoaib, the correctional officer, and this is where I call it quits. I'm out. Always give them a reason to remember your name. The correctional officer.